deleted it. All right, cool. So I made a few changes with the map. Nothing major. It was kind of actually I forgot to include something in this room that you guys are all currently in. Where we last left off is you guys just ran into the Bugbear. You are in his chamber now. He just woke up from his slumber and he is extremely overweight. In the corner, you guys can actually see a big pile of like pretty much freshly picked bones. And then on the table, there's actually a half-eaten person kind of on the table. So it's pretty safe to assume this Bugbear has been eating humanoids of whatever type, maybe even other goblins and other of his own race. But Axel sees this and he is very disgusted by this, of course, like I'm sure everyone else is, but of course, Axel being kind of the person he is, he will actually be too repulsed to take a turn, and everybody can go ahead and roll initiative, by the way.
I always forget to go. Chunky boy.
I wonder if it will. He'll put his name. That's okay.
You want me to re-roll chunks, or are you just going to put it in? I forgot to click on his.
I can put it in.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
What boy?
All good. Sydney also forgot, so you're not the only one.
What did I forget?
You forgot to click on your token to have the tracker automatically do everything. I suppose I will take control of Lyndon's character for the time being till he gets here.
I think he wants to punch, and then probably punch again.
I think he actually probably wants to use his sword and then punch.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he had a sword.
How fitting of Sylvia.
What was that? That 4? Was that Sylvia? Yeah. Perfect. She wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. Is this the fight we've contracted her for, where we have to?
Yeah, so okay. She will not assist in the this against this person since it's a part of your guys' bounty.
Yeah, unless we tell her to, right? And if we tell her to, we have to pay her more. I got you.
Nim, what is your? Actually, I'm almost certain you have a higher dexterity modifier than Oric here, or the Bugbear. So you will actually go. Nim will go first. The Bugbear. What does he have? He has I think he has a Morning Star. Let me make sure of that real quick. Yep, he has a big old Morning Star, which is like a mace with little pointy bits at the end.
By the carpet, by the dead person.
What's that?
This is him at the very bottom, by the half person.
Yeah, on the table. That's a table, by the way. He stood up. It was actually originally in front of the chair that's right behind him, and when he stood up, he pushed it out of his way.
Okay. And we're... I guess this is characters, curiosity. We're like fight mode right now. There's no like trying.
The Bugbear definitely drew his weapon, so he definitely seems like he is prepped for a fight, since there is now 6 kobolds and a half orc in the room that he was sleeping in.
You could talk to him if you wanted to. Last game, Reaper said something about wanting to talk to him. I don't know
But
if
if
anything...
I talk, I would lose my action.
You could possibly, at the DM discretion, say you're going to hold your action until, like, he attacks first, and then start with dialogue that way. And then that way you could get an attack.
So, just real quick question, is, like, just talking, like, typically take up actions?
Talking's a free action. It doesn't take up an action. The way I do it is... if you're, like, shouting something out, or it's a quick, like, 1-2 back and forth, I count it as free. But if, like, people have, like, an entire conversation, I'm like, all right, that's going to be, like, your bonus action at least, or something. I just sort of play it by ear if it turns into a long thing.
Okay. So, yeah, if you want to, I guess, say something to the Bugbear, I'll actually have him say something in response or whatever.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, it is Nim, so I'd be surprised if he says anything.
Right, exactly.
Who's here carrying the heads, by the way?
Carrying the heads? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it would be Lyndon.
I feel like it would be Lyndon, too.
Probably.
Sylvia would probably help with one of them.
Yeah.
Because 2 heads would probably be a bit too cumbersome for him, so I'll say Sylvia's carrying one of them.
I really don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna go with since I never get to use this attack because everybody's too close, I'm gonna just go with the thunder.
You have to get close to him. Yeah. One thing I found out about how, like, spells work is that it has to go on a point, like at an intersecting grid. I thought it could just go from, like, the center of a square or, like, the side of it. It actually has to go from the intersecting point of a grid.
From the corners?
2 lines, yeah, like a corner. The only thing I think it doesn't apply to is probably lines, and I think that's it.
Right.
So where do I need to move, basically?
I think Thunderwave has a 15 block square or whatever. So you'll have to probably get at least within like this close to him. But you of course have to move diagonal, so moving diagonal takes up is a 5-10, 5-10, like alternating, or 7.5. Something I actually figured out is if you do a radius, which I can actually pull up, like show that real fast, that gives you a very good idea of how far you can move with the aura thingy. And that's pretty much generally as far as like how far you can move.
How do you do the aura thingy?
Double click on your character, and then you can just bring up an aura, like do 30 feet, and yep, there you go. That's cool. Pretty much like, that's pretty much like perfect, like how far you can move. I will like request everyone to turn it off because I see everyone's at all times. Whenever there is one, at least.
What happens if I put 2 auras on my character? Hold on, I'm just ignore me.
Go ahead. Yeah, don't worry. I don't mind it. It just kind of like overlays on top of each other. Yep, like that.
Could be Cancer. I love it.
But yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna use my strategy. So I'm gonna go with spider climb.
Spider climb.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know what he's capable of, and I don't want to get all up in his business.
Okay. You might want to climb up high so he can't reach you. I'll say that the ceiling in this room, since it's really big, I'm going to say it's about 30 feet tall. Actually, not that tall. Probably like 20 or 15. We'll go with 15.
It doesn't really say how high up.
We'll go with 15.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really say how high up, so...
I think it's your movement speed. There we go. So the spell ends when a living creature, blah, 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 blah. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed, so that's 30. So if you walked up to the wall, you would be able to climb up to 25 feet since you are 5 feet away from the nearest walls. Excuse me.
Okay. Do I still move my character, though, right? If I climb?
Yeah, I will give you like a little icon to show that you are climbed up on the wall. I think I can do that, if there's any good ones at least.
I kind of want to be like not right above him, but can I move? Oh shoot! Am I allowed to move this far?
I think so. Let me see real fast. Yeah, that was yep, you're good right there.
That's
That
the
is-
furthest I can go.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. See how he reacts to everything.
Okay. Are you holding your action then?
Yes.
Okay. So the Bugbear sees Lyndon and Sylvia with the heads of the warg and was it Goblin, I think?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. Yeah, so
Yeah, it was the goblin.
Goblin, yep. And he doesn't speak very well in common, but he like yells out at the two of them and says, "How could you?" They I can't remember. 1 second. Oh shit. Okay, there they are. I forgot where I kept the other character sheets for the other two. How could you, especially Jewel, which he's looking at? I'm gonna say Sylvia has probably the warg head since that one's a bit bigger than the goblin head. And he will go. Let's see here. What is his? Okay. Yeah, it's definitely within range. He cumbersomely goes right up to Nim, and he's prepared for an attack. So this would probably be your opportunity to do whatever action if you want to make an action. He is about to try and attack Nim right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely going to.
Yeah, seeing the two heads of his comrades, he's probably not going to listen to kind of anybody.
This would be
So.
At least none of you guys.
to be your best chance for Thunderwave before anyone else moves in.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Alrighty. Go ahead and 13. Gotcha. All right, that is a Constitution saving throw. He failed that, so he takes 3 damage, right? And also he gets pushed back, doesn't he? It doesn't say it in the Thunderwave, but I'm fairly certain that's how. He doesn't get pushed back?
I don't know. Why would I take damage if I miss?
No, I was saying he gets the Bugbear. Hang on.
I hit him?
Yeah, you hit him. I'm just gonna look at it since.
Oh, they said I didn't, so I got confused.
No, you're fine. It's pushed 10 feet away from you. Okay. That was a really bad roll for the Thunderwave. So we'll say push this way. He's back over here. So he walked. How far did he walk? He walked 10 feet. Okay. So he can walk back forward. And then try again for an attack.
Who's trying to?
The Bugbear.
Okay.
Oh wait, that was actually 3 damage. Oof. So he brings his Morning Star back and swings it at Nim. Does a 16 hit?
He can swing from.
He ran back up. He had more movement. Yeah, he ran back up to you.
He moved a total of 20 feet.
He can walk on the ceiling too.
You never walked on the ceiling. You wouldn't have made it all the way over there, where you're at now, if you walked on the ceiling. Oh well, I thought because
I didn't want to be on the ground.
Oh well, yeah, you didn't have nearly enough. Like you'd have to go to the wall and then climb up on the ceiling, and the wall was, I said, 15 feet up in the air, so you would have been about still in the same spot if you tried climbing up the wall and then climb across the ceiling.
Well, that's what I would have. That's what I wanted to do, whether I got very far or not. I didn't want to be just.
Okay. Well, since you like moved your character all the way down there, I kind of assumed you changed your mind.
No.
Anyways, actually, you don't have any more level 2 spells, and I think Spider Climb is a level 2 spell.
I can only use one.
Huh?
I can only use one.
I think you've used hang on, let me see real quick. Because I think I remember you using quite a few of your spells. Hey.
You haven't rested yet, then?
No, you guys only took a short rest. You'd have to take a long rest to recover your spells. Yeah, you actually have a 0. I do know you used bark skin at one point.
Oh, okay. Well.
You did just use Thunderwave.
So I didn't use Spider Climb.
Huh? No, you didn't.
I never used Spider Climb.
No.
Okay. Well, so what can I do then? You asking what my DC is? Or AC?
Yeah, I was asking for your AC. Okay. So that means you get hit and you take 13 damage.
See.
I can't hear you very well.
I'm just saying, if I knew that I wouldn't move right in front of him. Basically, I knew that wouldn't be. That's a stupid thing to do. Just to go in place.
Yeah.
Chunk's gonna be able to get up in melee with him his turn too, so you'll be okay because Chunk can keep him from hitting you. So you'll take this damage, but next turn you won't take damage or as much damage. At least you'll be able to get back out.
Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna see. You actually get knocked back 5 feet away from him as well.
That's actually even better.
Yeah, so you are a little bit away from him now. Fortunately, you didn't get knocked back 10 feet because then you'd have to take a dexterity saving throw to see if you stay upright or not. So that'll be the end of his turn.
Vera.
Yep, Vera is up.
All right, she's going to. She'll run right up there. And she's gonna do. I don't know if I want to use Hex or not. She'll go ahead and Hex him. I'll do it.
Alrighty.
Hex you. So, 1d6 extra damage.
Gotcha.
And then she's gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Alrighty. One thing I forgot to mention, oh wow, that definitely hits. He's wearing a half plate, by the way.
You were too nice to Chunk in this dungeon.
Go ahead and roll the damage for me. Also,
17.
isn't his chainmail better?
Maybe it is. What is half plate? What's the rating
I
on
think
it?
it's 15 AC.
Oh, you're right. Chain is better then.
Of course.
I was thinking
medium.
of plate.
Yeah, it's medium armor though, and I think chain is heavy.
Yeah.
So that is 12 plus 5, correct?
Yes.
What kind of damage is Hex again? It's necrotic, wasn't
Necrotic is Hex, Eldritch Blast is Force.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so that's 18 damage. No, 17 damage. 17 damage total.
18 sounded better?
It did, I bet. I don't think... Ooh, I have to look up this rule. Actually, never mind. I definitely know that is not enough to knock him back. I don't think so, at least. I'll actually have to look it up again.
17's a lot of damage. Those are 2 good rolls. 3 good rolls, actually. My attack roll was good, too. All ones for the rest of the night. And we got a Reaper. Welcome.
Oh, I never rolled actually for Reaper for his initiative now that you say his name.
It's okay. We're 1 turn in. It's okay.
Yeah.
Watch him roll a natural 20, though.
So what did he get?
We'll have to wait for him to get in and roll for himself.
Okay.
So,
So was that then of yours?
I think Blep's looking up a rule to
So-
see.
yeah. Hang on, sorry.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
when you get a chance, I'm curious about Yali then. Did she already use one of her?
I think she
Level
only
2 spells?
used one of her. Yeah, she only used 2 of her level 1 spells and 1 of her level 2 spells. So she's got 2 level 1 and 1 level 2 spells.
Okay.
And that was enough to knock him back 5 feet.
Nice. Actually, not so nice, because Chunk is next.
Okay, so I will go ahead and roll for him since he's not here, just to make sure that he doesn't get like a super high number or whatever. He got a 15. I think that means Lyndon goes before Chunk because his dexterity modifier is 3.
Indeedly does.
He can move, I think, higher.
Is he here now?
No,
he's getting here.
Yeah.
It's a
I
work
was
in
about to say
progress.
this character sheet thing or characters. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So he can actually move right up next to him. Since I imagine this is something he would want to do. And then do his favorite combo, the good old short
Punch,
sword.
punch?
Short, yeah, stab punch.
Yeah, stab punch.
Go ahead and do that for him. And that definitely hits. 4 damage. One unarmed strike. I think that misses. It does. So he takes 4 damage. Actually, wait, what kind of damage is the short sword?
Slashing, probably.
I think it might be piercing. I think actually, wait. Oh, he didn't, of course, put it in his character sheet. Ah!
Hold on, I got the book somewhere.
Hello.
Yellow.
Welcome, welcome.
Huh. So, what did I miss?
You just got done doing your trademark stab and punch.
You were
Yes,
right.
trademark.
You were right, Blep, it is piercing.
It is piercing. Okay,
Yeah.
so that means he is going to take that damage, which was how much? 4. Okay. All right. Since you're here now, Reaper, I just got done doing your short sword to unarmed strike. Is there anything else you want to do?
Okay. Huh.
When he saw the heads, I will tell you, because I know you wanted to talk to him, when he saw the heads of the warg and the goblin, he just kind of like instantly attacked us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He
wasn't-
I was gonna ask that question as soon as I came in. Good
I
job.
had a feeling you were.
Like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, I guess I am good. I'm good then.
All right, cool.
What
Chunky,
the fuck did you do? Your tailbird's rolling. Never do that again. Continue.
Chunk's gonna run up to right there. And he's gonna bash him with his axe.
Bash him with his axe.
Bash him with the axe. I wish the character sheets had a scroll bar at the bottom, like a left-right scroll bar, so that I didn't have
Oh
to
my gosh,
expand
yeah.
it all the way. Oh, that's actually Chonk, but that was a nat 1.
Nice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful nat 1.
I think it's safe to say that misses.
I'm just surprised that you only have a +5. I keep getting surprised that Chunk only has a +5 to hit.
Chonk does not have great stats.
And that will be the end of Chonky's turn, right?
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Alrighty. Axel, so by the way, one thing that I kind of changed that because I kind of thought about like what this bugbear eats. There's a pile of bones in the bottom right-hand corner of the room, or I guess southeast corner of the room. And there's a half-eaten corpse on the table that he was sitting behind. That's all I changed, though. And this is the reason why Axel is not taking a turn, because he is too repulsed by such a sight. So it goes to Yali.
I'm gonna put heroism on Axel.
But he's not gonna fight.
Well, he
thought that-
was kind of distracted by, the dead corpse on the table. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you just said that he was not going to participate at all.
No, I mean this turn, whether he does
Okay,
or not, I will not say until that time comes around.
Oh, I thought he blotted out. My bad.
No. He just saw it and he was flinched, I guess stunned at such a sight.
Okay. Sorry.
Right, but if I use heroism, that'll give him more of
Oh
the
no,
bravery to do something.
I'm not. I already brought that up because I thought Black you said something different. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
As for heroism, yeah, I guess if you want to use that on Axel, you can. Of course, you would still have to wait until his turn back around, but if you want to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead and take one away from your spell slot. Do you know how to do that, by the way?
Yeah, I just did.
No, you have to. So go to. Do you see the 2? Like the. So there's slot
Yeah, I got
total.
it. It's
Yeah.
over.
Go ahead and. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Should be a handy dandy like little thing to click to go up or down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's what rule? What type of rule?
Every creature you touch is a blah blah blah. Front gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, target loses energy. Wait, so
For 10
gains
rounds.
for 10 rounds. Okay, unless she loses concentration.
Yes.
So temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. What is your spellcasting ability modifier?
Spellcasting. Charisma.
And that adds how much? 5, I think, right? Or is it 4? I think it was 4. Wait.
Oh, charisma 5.
Okay, so it is 5. Gotcha. So he gets a +5 and temporary hit points. All right, so that will be the end of Yali's turn, and Sylvia doesn't do anything because it is your guys' contract.
Yeah, get fucked, people in front.
And since that was actually the end of Yali's turn, it's actually going to. So hang on, I'm going to roll this right back around to Yali. I'm going to make the Bugbear take an action.
In response to what? Usually they're in response to something, so I wanted to know.
The response is my forgetfulness that it has legendary actions.
Oh
and
yeah,
and just remembering that it has legendary actions.
Valid reasoning.
no. You made a mistake. You have to do it.
Well, I still can take actions at the end of my turns.
Yes, I know.
Actually, better. Yeah, no, I'll do it right now. He will turn to Lyndon, and he will make an attack. Do you want to? I think Chomp has a reaction, right? Though.
Yeah, Chunk will use protection.
Protection? I get. That's.
He gets disadvantage on the attack roll. I was looking it up. I couldn't remember what it was either.
Gotcha. Ooh, that was a good time to use it because he just got a nat 20.
Fuck you.
I'm guessing a 7 doesn't hit.
No.
All right.
It means that he probably rolled a 1. How wonderful.
20 and a 1. That's impressive.
Oh, by the way, did you say that the AC would be lowered after this this battle? Okay, because it was set to 16 right here, so I had to make sure.
Okay. Yeah, it should be 18, I think. Still, whatever it was before.
Till after this fight, yeah.
Right, yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Nim is up.
On if I forgot about the flame. Does it would affect other people around?
No, it's a single target.
It's a single target?
Yeah, it only hits him. For produce flame, right?
Yeah, produce flame.
Yeah.
We have to be within 30 feet.
You're within range.
Yeah, you're definitely within range.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do produce flame then. It's 1d8.
A 1d. Wait, hang on. You have to do a ranged spell attack, so go ahead and do. I think it should.
Did I do that wrong?
I think you did. Let me just take a look here. So click on produce flame in your attacks and spell casting. Nope. You go back to core. The middle box.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I always keep messing that up. Okay, this.
And then go ahead and click on the produce flame, which is the first option.
Oh, I chose.
Wait,
Does the same thing
range
whether I
itself?
click flame or 1d8.
I think on the
Wait.
spell it says you can throw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
self or a creature within 30
Yeah.
feet. Okay. They have it in target for some reason.
Yeah.
A 10 that does not hit.
Well, hold on. Can we go with the first one?
What?
We can't go with the first one I rolled?
I only see one.
I only see one myself.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know.
That's frustrating. I always get the lowest one that you guys see. I literally got like a 13 and 15, and then you guys sold the 10.
Why'd you do it 3 times?
Because you guys weren't getting it.
Oh. Yep.
It is weird that it never.
It
comes
could also
through.
be based upon your internet connection. I don't know how good it is.
Okay, hypothetically, would a 15 would have hit or not?
Possibly.
An 18 hit, an 11 didn't. So, maybe.
And that will be the end of Nim's turn, correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm getting to this. Is
Bugbear will
rigged.
take another action right before his turn is up, and he will actually look to Chonk this time, seeing that he kind of got in the way of his attack. He will kind of get mad at him. Does a 17 hit?
Does not.
All right.
Anything AC with that scale mail, I think.
19 now because he got that shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got +1 shield.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to attempt to.
Grapple and crush.
That's actually kind of what I was going for. He's going to attempt to grab Chunk. Go ahead and do an athletics/acrobatics, whichever you're better at for Chunk.
Probably athletics.
Gotcha.
It is.
I'd hope it'd be athletics.
Yeah. Come on, chunky boy. God damn it, Chunk.
Get that.
I told you this was gonna happen. I was like, oh look, that's 3 good rolls in a row. Nothing but nat ones for the rest of the night. It's the second one he's rolled.
So in the off chance that 2 people match each other in a competition like
Attacker
this,
wins.
Attacker always wins.
Yeah.
All right. So he also got a 6.
I was just kidding. They both re-roll. It totally says in the rules. No.
Thank you.
It's up to DM how it works. As I decide to drop all my cannons on the ground. Those are. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So I'll just go with what you guys say.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Chunk loses.
Hang on, my whole thing is all screwy right now. There we go. So bring this back up. Oh, so he just gets to straight up throw Chunk.
Oh no.
And he's gonna throw him. What does he want? He wants to throw him right. Sylvia's too far away. He would want to, but that's way too far. He'll instead throw him right at Yali, which is 15 feet.
That's a hefty strength check. I don't even think that would be an attack we'll start off with. It's usually depending on the weight and the strength of the character in question, but
Okay, I'll just do another. Let me see here. Since you guys
it's
are
not too often people throw other people, so
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of your discretion. Generally, it's a dexterity check to throw, but that's like a small object. I do think this would be a strength check of some kind.
yeah, because he is
Yeah.
a small person.
Yeah.
and it's an improvised weapon.
True.
He is 35 pounds. Just for note.
Oh, even with the mail?
Oh, actually, no, that's just his base weight. He's probably a little heavier.
I was thinking like 45
Yeah.
with the shield and battle axe. I'm assuming the Bugbear has a plus 3 to 4 strength.
It's safe to assume that.
Yeah. Plus, the bugbear's like a full size. Aren't bugbears like human, medium sized?
Yep, they're medium.
Yeah.
Oh, the medium. Okay, never mind. Usually in most of the campaigns I play, they're large. Or barely on the cusp of being large.
Yeah, they're like barely like they're like pretty close to being on like large, I think. But I think they consider the medium in the normal rules.
Huh.
I think they're like 7 feet tall. Something around there. I don't really know what to go with for like. I'll say that he instead throws you 10 feet because I didn't roll too well with the strength check either. So
Like it's such a weird thing.
yeah. That is fair. So he'll just throw him right in between the two of you guys. And go ahead and have him do a dexterity saving throw to see if he lands on his feet.
Bring on that nat 1.
Where's
there
your
you go.
He lands on his feet. He's good. So then
I don't
now,
think Chunk is inspired, actually.
Okay. Damn. Oh yeah, only no, never mind.
I
Neither. Of you
don't
guys
think
have
either
done
of
any-
mine are. Yeah, neither of mine have yet.
so now it's Ulrich's actual turn, and he's going to.
Oh, I thought that was his actual turn.
Nope, that was. Oh wait, that was.
I
His
think
actual
that
turn.
was
Never
his
mind.
actual
That
turn,
was his
yeah.
actual
Yeah,
turn. I've
yeah.
lied.
He was trying to hit me.
That's true. All right, my bad. All right, so it's Vera's turn.
All
I'm not
right.
taking that shit.
Vera's gonna do this really crazy thing called Eldritch Blast.
Oh
It's
shit!
all the rage.
Oh, have you hexed him yet?
I did hex him.
That hits.
12 hits?
Ah, he has 12 AC.
Hell yeah. 10 and oh, there's another nat 1. Look at me go, guys! I'm on fire.
Well, that's a D6.
I know,
fair.
I know,
Don't
I
give
know.
me that. Don't give me that.
It's still funny.
All right, that hits him, and you can see that he seems to be wavering a little bit. And I will go ahead and I think I do this.
I was waiting for like barbarian witch or what have you.
You guys should be able to see his bar now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Very nice. And then Lyndon's turn, right? Or is Vera done?
Yeah, that's all she's got.
All right, Lyndon's up.
I'm so used to the like health bars being above and not below. It's
Oh
what I
yeah.
have. Okay, so I'm gonna think really hard, and you know what? I'm gonna do something a bit weird here. I'm gonna hit him with my short sword and then my fist, but this time a flurry of blows.
Well, the short sword misses.
I
Nice.
assume that 20 hits, and
Yeah. No, the nat 20. Yeah, that misses.
that's 8 damage.
Alrighty.
We'll do the bad on that, yeah. I guess I was average. Yeah, it's only 8.
All right, so Lyndon.
And before my turn ends, I'm gonna walk around him.
He doesn't seem to appreciate that too much because he goes straight for you at the end of your turn.
Yes, he has to pick me up and throw me. He'd have to throw me 15 feet.
Nat
instead.
1, so yeah, he completely misses.
Just 5.
So
Well, just 10 rather.
that'll be the end of his turn, and Chunk is up.
Finish him off, boy.
I completely forgot that I need to be doing the flinch rule.
It's okay.
Oops. Oh well, I'll just do that real quick. Actually, okay, it missed anyway. So
All right, Chunk is prone, right?
he
No.
is.
All right, he's gonna.
No, wait, no, he landed on his feet. He landed on his
Oh, he
feet.
did. All right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He rolled a 13. He's gonna stand up, or whatever, run forward to the guy and smash him with his battle axe.
Let's see what he does.
Smacks him with the side of his battle axe.
No, he's
Doesn't
gonna
go
try and kill
one
him.
edge.
He doesn't. Though.
He does not.
Oh.
Axel's up. He's kind of over, seeing the dead corpse on the table. So he will, and he's actually hero. He's got heroism now. So
Yeah, he's been enlightened by the heroism spell. Hell yeah.
he's gonna get right behind. He kind of needs a clear shot. So since he's not too close to everyone, I think that'll put him at 25 feet. So that put him at 30. That's a clear enough shot, I'm certain. Yeah, that's good enough.
Oh.
And what is he going to use? Ray of Frost, I think that's the only thing he can use without accidentally hitting anybody else.
We need to train Axel to be a sociopath. It's the only way forward.
He misses.
What are people but things in the way?
Yali is up.
Oh shoot! I was looking at him. Dang it. Okay. I do.
Oh yeah, we already killed that the goblin and the wolf, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I was like,
I decided that Lyndon is carrying the goblin head and Sylvia is carrying the warg head since the warg is a bit bigger.
but I didn't carry either head.
Well, who's carrying the goblin head then?
I don't know.
We just
I don't
assumed
have it.
you would be.
I didn't chop it off. I was too busy, I'm guessing, doing something else. I think I chopped it off. I didn't take it with me, though. I assume one of you guys grabbed it, right?
Well, Axel definitely went grab it. Sylvia already has a head.
What, there's only a one head minimum?
No, she's just probably didn't want to be carrying everyone's luggage around.
Fair. Sorry, Yali. Sid.
You're fine. She's still let me get on the app here. Am I allowed to go that far?
I don't remember where you were at originally, but I'm going to assume yes, it's fine.
Okay. I was like, am I allowed to throw a dagger? But no.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, daggers are light. No, they actually never mind. They have the
No,
throne.
Yeah, they're still 1d6 as well. I think. I believe.
So I can try it out.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw a knife.
I don't know. I'm pretty far away still.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
a
you got
D4,
it. It's
and
like
it should
60-foot
be,
range.
What?
20 foot normal range, 60 foot long.
Okay.
You got this.
Yeah.
And that's the
Technically
diagonal thing is only for moving.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
So you're saying it's a possibility.
No, you've got you're within short range, so you can throw it with no disadvantage.
Okay. Why not? I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Finish him.
Oh, that hits.
I don't think I'm gonna finish him off.
Maybe? That's a maybe. I don't know if that's gonna be a finish.
Nah, he just rolled his flinch, so no. You don't flinch if you're dead.
Debatable.
And Sylvia's up. Oh, you guys got him on the ropes.
Thanks,
Now it's
buddy.
Nev's turn.
Free action to talk. Response. Sorry.
Why can't we see the health bar on the?
It should still be visible.
It's
Almost
still
gone.
there. It's just, yeah, it's really small. If he has more
Maybe
than one
keep it
hit
like
point,
that.
I'll be surprised. Yeah.
To be honest, if you have vicious laughter, not vicious laughter, sorry, vicious mockery,
Yes.
you could
I
probably
do.
kill him with that.
Yali has it, not Nim, I think. 'cause he's the
Ow.
druid. What does Nim have?
Maybe I should have done that with Ollie. I almost thought about it, but I was-
No, the dagger was good.
Yeah, that goes good.
Yeah.
the screen keeps messing up.
Also-
Neb's got produce flame. Which is a
What's
cantrip.
your dex modifier? Actually, what's Yali's dex modifier? Because that should have been using dex to damage instead of just strength.
It,
Oh yeah, I guess it was supposed to be. Or no, wait. You can decide either or because it's a finesse
Versatile.
weapon.
I was assuming that. Oh, okay, fine. I was
Yeah, you
hoping that dex would be better.
Yeah. No, I think I set it up to have hers be whichever is the better option for both.
Oh, okay,
She has equal strength and dex, actually.
cool.
But yep, Nim is up.
all right. Produce flame.
And that's
Holy
popping
cow.
him down.
Yeah. All right. So that fireball hits him, and he takes a knee. And Yali speaks Goblin, doesn't she?
So does Vera.
Mm,
Does Vera?
Yes.
No, wait. Yeah, I meant to say Vera. I didn't mean to say Yali.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Vera speaks Goblin. You hear as he takes a knee, he starts saying something in Goblin for everyone else, but Vera notices that he's just saying no, kind of repeatedly.
I'm laughing at that. No, I don't want to die.
And even though it looks like that hit probably should have taken him down, he is prone right now, he's on his knees. But something starts to change about the Bugbear, and he starts to grip the half plate that's around his chest very tight. But for now, it's actually his turn, so
How convenient!
how convenient. He starts gripping the half plate armor that he has more, and is actually starting to break off bits of the armor with just under his hand. And he continues to kind of repeat this word over and over and over again.
Fucking barbarians.
Barbarians. And for now,
Is anything changing about him physically? Is he getting bigger, or is he just
It seems nothing right now. His muscles are kind of like what's that like flexing and like kind of like
bulging.
yeah, bulging. Yeah, exactly, bulging. Kind of like his veins are popping out. He's like constantly like gripping, like he's tensing up a lot. And he does not look well, to say in the very least. He's still up though, and Vera, you're up.
Vera's actually going to call out in Goblin, "What the hell is happening to you?" And then she's gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Gotcha. That hits.
Oh my god, the ones! Everywhere.
All right.
A good 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not liking the fact that this guy does not want to die.
Lyndon, you're up.
So did that even look like it affected him?
It did. Yeah, like it hurt him. Like he's starting to bleed quite a bit. Like yeah. Sylvia's starting to take notice of this.
He didn't answer Vera. He's still just screaming no.
Yeah, he's just still kind of like he's not screaming. He's like muttering it more or less.
Okay, I'm looking at something here, just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna use a called shot for the head to try to stun him.
You're gonna try to hit him in the head?
Yeah. I don't know if this is the proper rules for it. At least what I'm seeing, it's gonna be a +2 to AC. It's gonna be a dexterity saving throw, and I have to make an attack roll.
He is prone, so you will actually have advantage. Actually, you would also have had you would have had disadvantage. Vera, because you did a ranged attack and he's prone right now.
Rolled a nat 1.
Nice. I'll go ahead and take back the 9 damage that you did to him.
Oh, I thought you said on a knee. I didn't think you said prone. Never mind.
Yeah, he's pretty much prone right now. I guess he's not laying down on the ground, but I mean,
prone enough to count as prone.
Yeah.
Still probably taller than Chunk.
Maybe, yeah. I actually was going to go with so there is you can target is that in the normal rules?
I'm not sure. That's what I was asking.
Okay. So I was actually
5E SRD, so I wasn't entirely sure.
Okay, so I was actually going to kind of implement this, and you kind of jumped the gun, so I guess I'll go ahead and kind of go right into it. If you want to target his head, what was I gonna do? So they say is it for only the head, or is limbs as well, or if you wanted to attack someone's arm or legs?
Yeah, you can go for eye, ear, arms.
Okay.
And just go for general vitals as well, as far as I'm seeing here.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking at right here. The called shots. That's what I was looking at. I don't know if that's the.
So I think what I was going to do was I was going to make it, if you wanted to attack their limbs, I wasn't going to kind of make anything specific. I was probably just going to say their arms or their legs or their head. I wouldn't specify their neck, their eyes, or whatever. But what I was going to do was, if you wanted to target their limbs, to disable say their limbs, you would have to do at least 1/10 of their maximum health. Whether that's collectively or all in one hit. I think I was going to do an AC plus of, I want to say 3 for the legs or arms, and then a 6 for the head. But now that I kind of think about it, I think that might be a little too high.
At least what I'm seeing here, there aren't actual rules for.
Yeah, I didn't think there was.
Shots, damn. I was hoping what I looked at here was not homebrew, but.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll go with that. So if you want to attack his head, it will be a +6 to his AC. But if you do 1/10 of his health and damage, then you will knock him out.
Well, that's an impossibility then.
Is it?
Yeah. 17. I'd have. I'm seeing an impossibility of me really being able to do that properly. But yeah, I
Okay.
get you. Well, I guess I can't do any about it. Not gonna go after it at all.
You're not gonna try to hit him in the head. Okay.
Yeah, like there's no official rules, and that +6 is way too heavy for it. So
Okay. Fair enough.
maybe like later in the campaign I'll do that, but
Yeah.
otherwise no.
Gotcha.
Now what? I'll go for a single strike. Actually, is this gonna be at advantage then?
Yes.
I assume
That 19 hits. Yep.
for 6.
Maybe 6. Alrighty. He's still chugging along. Oh, is that another attack?
Oh yeah, it's failure blows I meant to say, but oh well.
Okay. You want to roll it again just to see if you get the nat 20?
Oh, actually, yeah, fair.
Nope. Okay. So that's 7.
Ooh.
The 11 doesn't hit.
Yep, and that's my turn. That's only
Alright.
13 damage.
All right. Chunky
Done.
boy, you're up.
All right. He's still prone.
Yep, he's still prone.
Chunky's gonna smash him with a battle axe. And he's gonna hit this time for sure. He can feel it.
2 nat 1s.
I don't even say those words.
Hey, you might get it.
Hey!
There we
Hey,
go.
16 hits.
Chunk can do something this round.
As the battle axe finally hits him, Chunk's like, "Hey, finally, fatty!" And he just like sticks him with it.
Axel just kind of sees this bloody pulp of like whatever this is. This bugbear, and is not even like sure like if he should help because he doesn't look like he should be alive still, or at least still standing upright. So he will forego his turn once again. Now that we're kind of hitting the halfway point of everybody's turn, it does seem like this bugbear is somehow slowly getting bigger. And y'all, you're up.
Slowly getting bigger.
God. Wicked
That doesn't
darn
help
it.
me.
Yep, y'all, he's up.
Ugh. Now I'm not really sure what I was gonna go with. I was gonna go with vicious mockery, but don't really.
Doesn't vicious mockery
It's like-
give him disadvantage too?
Okay.
Yeah, it gives a disadvantage on the stacked attack roll
I would do it.
with a wisdom saving.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say. Like, I'd say do it. Yes.
Yeah, because when
Do it.
yeah,
Okay.
Vera calls out to Yali, "Mock him, damn it!"
Make him feel better about himself.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Bully him to the ground.
Yeah. Bully him to death.
That hits, so that takes 3 damage to him.
Sweet.
However, not the
But
full
he's
3
injured.
damage.
Oh poop.
Wow, he's immune. So not immune. Resistant to
Resistant.
psychic damage.
He's too
Weird.
dumb to comprehend the insult.
No, he's not wise enough to because it's
Yeah.
a wisdom save.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What did you say? But I don't even speak that language.
Mhm. Sylvia is seeming to show concern as to what's going on. So she will go ahead and kind of get a little closer, but not too much closer.
It's
know,
like,
keep
yeah,
her
these might
distance.
still have this. I don't know. They're wearing, so they're paying me.
All right.
Oh, I still have this firebomb.
No.
Yeah, not now.
Oh, sorry, that was my automatic reaction.
Well, I know. I
Blow up.
just in the back of my mind. So
Yeah.
not right now.
You're good.
Oh, it's Nim's turn.
Yep, Nim's turn.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Yep, no, I'll wait until his turn.
I don't know what getting bigger means. I don't know. Like he's growing bigger in size?
Pretty much, yeah. He's definitely somehow getting even fatter.
Okay, but he's been.
The fuck is he saying bind?
Bide.
Yeah, yeah, I knew what you meant. Bide, yeah.
Bind is funnier.
He's wrapping around himself.
Yeah, yeah. He's just gonna like swallow Chonk and Lyndon when he gets big enough.
It's like, haha! Hit me now!
Yeah, I mean, I was almost wondering, like, if the more you damage him, like, the more strength he gets or something.
Who knows? He's definitely got something going on.
It would be some homebrew shit, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah, that really gives me like a roadblock.
No, I'd say still hit him, personally. That's on me, though. That's my opinion.
Well, I don't know what to do anyway, so I'm gonna do produce flame again.
Go for it.
Oh, that says Yali, but it was.
Nothing popped up.
I was gonna say we didn't see it.
It says 12. You want me to do it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
Big
it might be
club.
better.
I'm gonna
You
be
never
angry.
know.
Go ahead. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Nice,
there we go.
that's way
Alright.
better.
He rolled a
take that.
1 on the last 8.
All right, he takes 9 damage.
Sweet. I think.
I don't know anymore. I'm just waiting for this legendary action this round.
He doesn't take a legendary action.
Yeah, so I imagine he doesn't get him until he's done transforming or whatever the fuck is happening.
So, everybody's been hearing this guy speaking Goblin, but now suddenly, he's speaking. Well, it sounds like there's multiple people talking at once, and
Ew.
a lot of like you guys wouldn't understand most of it, but then for everyone individually, everyone can now hear what he's saying in the language they understand best. You can kind of hear the undertone of all the other languages, like that he's speaking in, but you guys hear whatever language that I would imagine would be Draconic. You guys understand the most. You all hear that. And then abruptly, the half plate armor that he was wearing, he suddenly rips it right off. And this is the point where Sylvia suddenly shouts out, "Get away from that fucker right now and cover your ears." And that will be the end of his turn.
Okay, so we're running and covering our ears.
Does anybody have silence?
That's what I'm looking for right now. She does not know.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does.
No, Fear is the only one who would have it, unless one of you guys does.
Let me just use it real quick for my monk ass.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, one thing I also forgot to mention is he opens like he kind of like you guys. He's still kind of looking. Well, I guess when he tore the armor off, he opens his eyes, and one of his eyes is actually a full pitch black, like just full on like a black eye, like not a black eye, but like his like whole eyeball is completely
the eyeball is completely
yeah,
I get
yeah. Well, only one though, his left eye.
Guidance. Who are you touching?
I was reading it. I didn't know if it was for saving throws or not.
Oh, yep. For any ability check.
Is an ability check a saving throw?
Yeah.
I thought they were different.
No, ability check means that he's not using one of your ability scores.
Okay. Fira is going to cast guidance on Chonk.
You
And
walk up to touch him, and then
okay, walk up and touch him, and then back up. And that's her turn.
Alrighty, Lyndon, you're up.
Huh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I imagine like Lyndon's wearing some measure of cloak. The first thing he's gonna do is take that off, lay it across him, like like try to cover his mouth with it, just like over him,
Okay.
and then walk away, holding his ears.
Okay.
Like in a way to try to like muffle him or at least place it around his mouth.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, on the bug.
Oh, on the Bugbear, you put it on?
Yeah, like who do you think I put it on? Like I'll put it on myself.
I was kind of
I don't
curious.
wanna
I'm
speak
all
anymore.
confused. I'm like, what?
All right, and that will be the end of your turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. You guys slowly see. Oh, it's Chunk's turn, but you guys no, never mind. I'll wait until it comes back around to him.
Well, Chunk wants to look at one of his spells too, really quick.
Actually, this is the midpoint. I will actually say this real quick. So the Bugbear, like his form is becoming less of like a humanoid, like a Bugbear, and is becoming like his arms are. He was already, he did look. I mean, he was fat, but he also kind of looked pretty strong. His muscles are like almost like becoming like twofold, like bigger. And like his arms are kind of getting a little longer, not like proportional, like unproportionally longer, but they're kind of just get like his whole body seems to be kind of just stretching and just kind of just transforming.
Chunk is going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Gotcha.
And he's gonna try and smack him with his battle axe.
As a question, what did you hex him for? Like,
What do
what
you mean?
ability check did you get rid of? Like, did you give him disadvantage on?
Does he get disadvantage for Hex?
Yeah.
I did not give him disadvantage on one.
1d6, and also you choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Huh.
Haha.
Ability checks
Sure.
are separate from saving throws, right?
No. Ability scores. Saving throws go along with that. So it would be almost useless if it did not affect
Right.
saving throws. But that's up to your discretion. Because how it's ruled is that anything that requires an ability score is an ability score check or an ability check.
Okay, so because something I've been looking at is exhaustion. The first level of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks, and then the third level of exhaustion is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
I think saving throws, and that's why I was asking earlier. I think they're different things. I think ability checks and saving throws are not the same thing because they're separated on character sheets too.
Well, yeah, of course they'd be on character sheet, but I get your point.
Anyway, at the time when Vera cast Hex, the only thing she would have seen him use was feats of strength, so we'll say she disadvantaged him for strength ability checks.
Okay.
And now you have to go back and redact her throwing Chunk. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Chunk's still gonna try and hit him with his battle axe, though.
Gotcha.
That's what I was
Gotcha.
doing. Is he still prone? Or is he stood up?
Yes, he is.
Poop.
13 does hit still.
Alright, I'll take it.
He does not have his armor on anymore, so he does have
nice.
a lower AC. So he takes 5 damage. Axel's up. Axel is just still going to kind of sit there, kind of unsure of what to do. Because there is something very abnormal about all of this.
Vera's gonna yell to Axel, just get away from him.
He's pretty far away. I mean, he's right next to Vera, so he'll just stand right there. We'll just say he's actually kind of stunned and doesn't really know what to do. He hasn't actually even covered his ears yet. Yoli's up. Yeah, when you said that, just run, it seems like it kind of didn't even register as to what you just said to him.
Getcha.
He still doesn't register that?
Huh?
He said Axel doesn't register that?
Yeah, when Vera told him to just run. I mean, he's still far away, so I mean, like, as far as Vera, pretty much. But it didn't seem like, for Vera, it didn't seem like Axel even registered what she told him.
Yeah. So, just to the group as an idea, I don't know. This is really out there. It might not be very creative, but...
Well,
So, Shatter...
Sorry. I was going to just say that Axel technically can't be frightened. He's immune to it, so...
Huh?
Yeah, he isn't frightened. He's just stunned. He doesn't
Well,
know
yeah,
what to do.
I was like stunned with fright or... Because,
Confusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's just a mixture of emotions, a lot of emotions, but I guess we can say fright isn't one of them.
I just had to make sure to ask, my bad. Sorry about that, Sydney.
No, you're fine. No, I was just saying, like, what you guys' opinion on... So, like, using loudness with loudness, because we know that he's about to do some loud screeching sound. I don't know. Well, Shatter's like a loud ringing sound. Do you think that I could over intimidate that, or I don't know?
That's up to GM discretion, because I'd say so, but I don't know.
Who's louder? Let's find out.
Well, the only bad thing that would backfire is that I get a lot of damage and could possibly die because I'm still trying to...
What's the range on Shatter?
10-foot radius.
Do you have to cast it on yourself?
Nope, 60 feet range.
You can back up and then cast it and you would be fine. Chonk would get hit.
Oh, you can put it right here.
And you wouldn't even have to back up.
Like, you could back up right here and then put it in the square.
So actually, I don't think you were here for it. I found out that spells actually go on like corner pieces or whatever. So it's not the center; it's actually like the middle of where two lines meet, an intersecting point. So that would actually be considered to be one of the spells that. Well, I think the only spell that doesn't do the center is line spells.
What does Chonk's concentration look like? Or constitution look like?
I'm sorry, you were really.
Constitution.
Oh, Chonk's constitution.
Chonk can take it. This is what Chonk is built to do.
Well,
take hits.
I know, but I don't want him to get some damage from me and then possibly damage from...
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, like, you can put it right here just fine. Like, that's
Yeah, you should be able to put it like right there without hitting.
Oh,
me
okay. So I just move down here.
Chonk is like a bulldozer.
It's got a range of 60.
No.
Sydney, it's got a range of 60.
You can move further away and be
Okay.
fine. I think, like, you can move,
Oh.
over here and be just fine? And
Like, you
you're,
can
up
be
here.
literally 60 feet away from where you want to put it at.
I would stand behind Vera and Axel. At least, if not farther.
I think this is where you were at before.
Okay, so look right here.
So
There you go. And then it's the range of it again? 10 or 20?
60 feet and 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius, gotcha.
So
So yeah.
20 feet diameter.
cool. So I think, yeah, this would probably be right there to be good. So go ahead and put in Shatter. I don't remember its
3d8 with a con save and half damage if they are successful with it.
But should I hold this until he does it too, or not?
Nah, just do it. Just hit him.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Okay,
3d8
doing
is
it.
good, yo. Ooh, that's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Low damage. By 3. 1.
He failed it, so he takes 15 damage.
15 thunder damage.
15 thunder.
Thunder.
All right.
Well, that's
So if that'll be the end of Yali's turn. Sylvia will notice that Axel has just kind of like frozen up. So she will yell out, she'll yell, "God's damn it, kid!" And she will rush right over to him and cover his ears for him. And Nim is up.
okay. Do I have to say that y'all had her ears, or is that just?
I'm
like,
going to
automatic?
say that because you did an action that you will not be covering your ears.
Really?
You could use her bonus action to cover her ears. It's not like it takes much to do
Okay,
that.
fine. You can use a
Like-
bonus action.
Okay, good.
I just felt like I was important. It's not like I'm sorry. It takes a full 6 seconds to cover your ears.
Fair enough.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Samuel. Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah, unless I get real up and close and personal, there's not really much I can do. Then, unless, I can throw. So if I produce flame and still move?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I mean, I can still cover my ears too.
Yeah. We'll just assume
Okay.
everybody covers their ears except Sylvia since she's covering Axel's ears.
She doesn't have
Okay.
enough hands.
Yeah.
She can put like one ear to the shoulder and
Yeah, that's probably what she is doing, like trying to cover his ears and then putting one shoulder into one of her
Okay.
own ears.
well, I do produce flame, but he's also going to move back immediately.
He'll take the 7 damage.
Okay, so hit him right there.
And that'll be the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, I think is that as far as I can move back right there?
Oh, you can move 30 feet.
Yeah, you can move 30 feet, so
And you were right there, so.
stay
so
right. Nope, that's too far. You did move.
You can move right here if you want. To the square.
Well, she was right.
She was right here.
Okay, so going. Okay, yeah. So she's able to move right there. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and get this on the show. On the way.
Chunk did not cover his ears because he used his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Oh. Well, shit.
That was the previous turn. I thought.
No, it was this last turn.
Oh, okay.
Dang
Uh-oh.
it.
I mean, that's terrible.
That might be pretty bad. So the Bugbear, which is looking less like a bugbear at this rate, is now very big. Not so much overweight, but he's not obese like he was. He's probably still overweight, but he's now that big, and he suddenly lets out a very, very loud, high-pitched wail, and I have to pick anybody or I pick everyone within 15 feet I will do the center of him. Whoops. Nope. Snap to corner. There we go. I think you are.
I think it's just
Nope.
Chunk.
Just
Oh no,
Johnson.
wait, Lyndon's down there. I didn't see Lyndon.
Yeah.
Unless you count like the edge of the square as 15 feet. Because it technically is 15.1 acts to get there.
If I pick this spot right here.
I know, I was like, you said center, so that's why I brought it up.
Well, right here it's saying 15 feet away from.
Yeah, I know.
So I think you are unfortunately within
I am,
range of him.
I would agree.
Go ahead and Chunk and Lyndon, go ahead and do a 2d8. Actually, never mind. I'll just roll it. Sorry, I'll just roll a 2d8.
Any difference from having your ears covered, or
No, you're too close.
oh,
Yeah.
wait, what was the point of that?
Don't worry. There's a second part to this. This is just the first part. You guys take 15 damage.
Okay, down 12.
There's no save at all, nothing. Just automatically 15.
Yeah.
Oop.
You
Oh,
guys are
job,
also.
You're looking great there.
You guys are also. Actually, go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw, and we'll see if it's halved or not.
I assume that's halved.
No, a nat 20. No. All right, so you both
See, it
get
was a
half of it.
25.
Yeah, DC was 25. So you both get half damage. So half of 15, 7,
Yep.
rounded down. So go ahead and add 7 to your guys' health.
Back up to nat 10. All right.
Fortunately, you guys don't get deafened because you guys would have if you failed that. Everybody also go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw for me. Everybody in the room.
Chunk doesn't get
do it.
deafened.
I
even
know
though
nothing.
Do it with a since you guys have your ears covered, do it with advantage.
What about
Good job.
Chunk?
Much better.
Yes, Chunk as well.
With advantage, even though his ears aren't covered?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he didn't cover his ears, so just without for him.
So straight roll.
Yep, straight roll.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Good boy, Chunk.
Good job.
Nice.
And like the only pushing fails is I don't like this. This is shit.
You're definitely not gonna like what's about to come up, I imagine. Go ahead and Yali and Vera. Oh, there we go. And Axel doesn't have to because of what Sydney gave him.
Oh, I thought you said there's like a funnel across his ears so he can't actually hear anything. Nah, funnel. A vacuum, I guess.
Yali, did you roll for?
Yeah, 18.
Not. Does anybody else see it?
No, we don't see it.
That's so stupid.
It's going to be a
Did-
1 now, too, or something terrible.
Well, at least you have advantage.
Yeah.
Just take my word for it. I'm just-
All right, you still passed anyway, so. Yeah, it looks like the only one that fails that is Lyndon.
I gotta fail sometime.
Lyndon, you are now frightened.
The fuck? This is a
Yep.
first for me.
You also take 1 extra 1d8, and I will go ahead and roll that real fast.
I want to roll it.
Too bad. All right, fine. We're,
Yeah, take Reaper's roll. Take Reaper's roll.
Yep, we're taking Reaper's roll.
I roll high all the time. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Take 7 psychic damage.
Yep, down to 12.
Alrighty. So you are frightened. I'll go ahead and give you the
What the hell does
a little emoji for it. I need to do a Constitution saving throw for Sylvia. Or no, wait, a Wisdom saving throw for Sylvia.
And this is when it becomes a problem that I decide to go forward, behind them instead of in front of them, because I can only move back.
No, you just can't move closer to him. You can still go around him, you just can't get any closer.
Oh no, that would be getting closer though, because he.
Not if he doesn't move. You could skirt around, give him a radius. Like run up to the wall and then run towards the hallway if you needed to.
So this guy now has kind of like a very faint like aura of like just darkness around him.
For how many rounds am I fighting, by the way?
You'll have to do the. You get to do the wisdom saving throw every time at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And since he's a lot bigger and a lot like more terrifying, he seems to be pretty well now. I mean, still not great because you guys didn't wail on him as he was trying to get, I guess, to this point in time. He has pretty much. He definitely looks like he is considerably faster. Still a bit sluggish. He definitely looks a lot stronger and a lot tougher. So now we go on to his turn, and I'm a little.
That wasn't his turn.
That wasn't. That was just. That was just
action.
Yeah, that was just him transforming into this monstrosity that you guys see before you.
Oh, I thought the scream was an action.
Nope.
Oh, okay. He had that as a free action. Cool.
Yep. He no longer is using the Morning Star that he had. Instead, during his transformation, he now has like very large, deadly-looking claws, and his teeth look just as deadly as his hand or his claws rather. So he's gonna look right to Chunk Boy. And he's gonna. Ooh, I'm guessing 18 does not hit.
It does not.
All right.
He has a 21 AC.
And now he's going to go ahead and move towards everyone. Does Chunk still have his reaction?
He does have his reaction.
Go ahead and do a reaction attack for me.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you go.
Actually, he had disadvantage on his next attack roll, by the way. So
He hasn't rolled an attack.
Oh, I
He
guess
just
that attack was so. I mean, he still misses if that 18.
he still
just-
misses either way.
Oh.
But I just
When
had to
he
bring that
rolled
up.
his chalk. I got you. What am I doing? Battle axe.
That hits. 7. Whoops. -7. All right, and he's going to go straight for.
Vera.
Well, kind of just like in the middle of where everyone else is at. So, where do I actually put my thing at for? I guess it would be the center, wouldn't it?
If you're
As
counting,
usually as the edge of the.
yeah, you
circle.
count from the edge, and then it's like 1 square to the next line, 1 square to the next line. So like 5 feet, 5 feet, ever.
Okay.
Or from a corner if you want to do it from a corner.
Okay.
And if he has reach because he's large size now.
Oh, he has reach. So he
I don't
has
know,
like.
like if he does. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
If he had like a weapon, that I think that would be the only time. So he definitely can move right here, and he will, and that'll be the end of his turn.
That brings it to Vera. Does Vera, like, would this be a type of creature we had ever seen before? Is there anything
No.
recognizable about it?
Absolutely not.
Maybe a religion check or some sort of arcana check to discern like what type of change occurred.
I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys have, like, even if you did like a really good roll, you guys probably have no idea what this thing is.
All right, Vera is going to hex
Which I should have
him.
just
Or
said
not
for that.
hex him.
You don't have to hex him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I meant the fucking Eldritch Blast, the other thing she does all the time.
Ah, with
19 hits.
advantage.
13 damage, 3 necrotic. 10
Would it be at
force.
disadvantage since he's right next to you?
Is it for ranged spells? I thought that was just ranged
It's for
weapons.
ranged attacks.
So then yes. 11.
I think that still hits. Let's see. Yep, it still hits.
Alright, so 13 damage.
13. Bam.
And that's all she's got.
Lyndon
She's
is
out
up.
of spells, so.
Gotcha. Lyndon is up.
Okay, so like Lyndon, this is
Oh.
a new feeling for him.
Actually, for a second, let me go ahead and make a legendary action since Vera just attacked him.
Can Vera move? I was trying to make her
Opportunity
Misty.
attack.
Yeah, she'd rather eat the opportunity attack and.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Go ahead and do it.
Alright, so she's gonna.
He has plenty of meat shields around. He should be fine.
Let me go ahead and do a attack roll real quick. He's going to try to slash at you with his claws. 10.
To hit on Vera.
Yeah.
Actually does not hit.
All right.
Alright, she's gonna move. Oops. Right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, technically, because it's 2 diagonals.
Yep. And then that will be the end of. So then it'll be his actual legendary action. He's going to look to Axel instead. And he's going to try to bite him with his big old teethers. And let's see. Axel, where are you at? Oh, that hits. So we go and do the attack damage. And yeah. So this thing just bites straight into Axel, and he is not looking too good. Oh wait, he had 10. He had 5.
Temp.
Yeah, 5 temp. So he's actually at that health.
Oh, okay. So that's much better than I thought it would be. I've got how he must be pretty frail.
He is pretty frail. Axel just yells out in pain as this thing's fucking biting straight into him.
Okay, so I assume it's Lyndon's turn now.
Yes.
So Lyndon is like not used to this. Like his immediate reaction would be to run forward, but like there's like an outward presence telling him not to. He doesn't know what it is. And that's getting his turn. He can't actually move forward from this point. So
Yeah. Do you want to do the wisdom saving throw?
is it sad advantage or
I think it's normal roll.
okay? Had to make sure. Wow, I assume that doesn't pass.
It does not.
I have no idea what the roll would be. So
It is not. Yeah, I've got it right here. It's not enough. That makes it Chonk's turn.
Alright, Chonk is going to. He's gonna actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 get right next to Axel. And then he's going to. Oh, I don't know. He's gonna cast Sanctuary on Axel, which means he cannot smite, but he's gonna do it anyway.
What does Sanctuary do?
If the creature, I'm gonna pop it up here in a second. Let me get his character sheet out. But if the creature attacks him, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, and basically has to pick a new target if he doesn't pass.
Okay.
Yeah. So any creature who attacks the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosion or fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, this effect ends. And as he does that, he's going to tell Axel, get out of here, run, go to Vera.
All right.
And then it's also a bonus action, so then Chonk's going to smack him with his axe. God damn it, Chonk.
Wow, a bunch of nat ones.
I was like killing it tonight. I mean, I told you, I had 3 good rolls at the beginning, and I am just killing the ones.
So I'm trying to understand a little better what. So if anybody tries to attack Axel right now, they would have to pass a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, until Axel casts a spell or does something to harm anyone.
Okay, gotcha.
If someone tries to attack Axel, then they must make a Wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they have to choose a new target.
Gotcha. And since Axel should have free reign to be able to go away since he already used his bonus action, right? The big guy.
Technically, yes.
All right.
He
cool.
has used his reaction if he only has one.
I will make him do his legendary action here, and he's going to use.
Oh, so he has 2 around.
The other one did.
He did one after Vera. I know. I'm just making an observation.
Who was the last person to hit him, actually? It was Vera, right?
No, Vera missed.
Okay.
No, Vera hit.
Did she? I thought she disadvantaged and rolled an 11. Oh, the 11 still hit?
Cool. Yeah, the 11 still hit, and
Okay.
I did take away the damage. I forgot to roll that, so I wanted to do that real quick, and it still didn't apply, so... No harm, no foul. He's going to... So one thing I found out about yesterday, not yesterday, but I found out a little while ago, grappling does not put your character at disadvantage or the other person at advantage unless the person has the grappler feat. And for that grappler feat, it does not put the other person at disadvantage. It only gives the person who is grappling that person advantage.
Nice.
So that one time when you guys fought Rat Dad, he did not actually have, or at least Lyndon didn't have disadvantage on attack rolls. Only Rat Dad would have had advantage.
And that would have made all the difference in that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I'm glad you're bringing that up too.
I'm bringing that up because he's going to actually, this big old thing is going to try and do some athletics here. But he's hexed, so he is at disadvantage, right?
Si, senor.
Okay, so he's going to try and pounce Chonk here. And he's going to, we're going to make 2 athletics versus athletic acrobatics.
Let's say like pounds? Is that like a...
It's just a tackle, basically.
Oh, okay.
Or like, yeah. Basically, I'm using...
Once I know is like you have to move 20 feet to do it, but...
Right. It's not literally like just a normal pounce. I just named it that.
Not bottom.
Yeah. It's safe to assume this is kind of homebrew stuff. So
This Chonk need to roll.
Yes. Do the thingy. Oh wow. You definitely win that. And we'll do it a second time. So do it one more time.
Hey!
You definitely won both of those. So the Bugbear tries to leap onto Chonk, but Chonk is able to fend off it and push it back away
When
without
Chonk,
getting...
when Chonk pushes him away, he goes, "Come at me, bro."
And then Axel will go ahead and make his way, and that's as far as he can go. So Yali's up. Since Sylvia's right there, and also something she would want to tell everybody, do not, she calls out to everybody, do not use any kind of mind, like, don't use any kind of mind tricks on it. It will be able to turn that back around on you. No not necessarily mind magic. Like no, I want to say no. Don't use any wizard tricks. And then in the like translated version of that would be don't use any Jedi mind tricks for us out of character.
No,
I
no
love it.
vision mockeries, and I'm guessing that's the only thing that you had that does psychic damage.
Basically, I'm telling
Yeah.
you to not use any. Well, nah, go ahead. I won't give that much. Not that much information.
So what about blindness, deafness?
I don't know.
All she said was no wizard tricks.
Yeah.
If you have the spell slots, doesn't
Well-
Yali have Thunderwave? Not Thunderwave, not Thunderclap. Forget what the proper word is.
Wizard mind tricks. I want to say actually.
All she has
is
is
what she
blindness, deafness, shatter, heroism, comprehend languages, and then the other ones are kind of mine.
Quick question: does heroism still apply after the temporary hit points are lost?
No, he gets that every round.
Yeah, he regens health every round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and give him his. So he gets 5 back.
He gets 5 every round.
Nice.
I believe. Don't know if they stack though.
Actually, doing pretty good then. Well, all things considered.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say they probably don't because I'd be pretty.
Oh,
powerful.
it doesn't say that. As his spell doesn't say they don't. Also, it's usually for a person that's going to be in the midst of combat, like getting hit and getting a small amount back. And secondly, they don't add to your actual health pool.
Right, it's a completely separate.
Yeah.
Do you know the distance of a crossbow?
Far,
Yours
you
and
can hit
range.
him. Yeah.
It seems like this. Actually, it seems like the temporary hit points stacks up until the minute, and then I guess it goes away.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, because I kind of wanted to move, but also shoot a crossbow.
You
It's
can do
Yali. Yali has a crossbow. I thought Nim had a crossbow, not Yali.
It says right here. Oh, it says proficiency.
Crossbows are useful for
lied.
almost all characters.
Yeah. No, she
Huh?
doesn't have it. She's only got a long sword and dagger. As for like physical weapons, she's got vicious mockery and shatter otherwise.
Yeah, so basically all I can use that's not a mind game with Yali is blindness.
Chonk would be very
Unless I-
appreciative of temporary hit points from heroism too.
Oh, I can use it on him too?
I
If you
believe
use
so.
if you use that on him, then Axel loses his because it's concentration. You can only
Oh.
concentrate on one spell.
But who is more important? Let's be honest here.
Well,
But how
right
does
now
your
it's
character
not.
think? How does your character think?
Well, I
feel like
feel
you
like right now
understood, but
Chonk's
you-
more important.
Okay, I said you kept Axel alive as far as what I'm thinking your character would. It's a very useful spell, in other words. I don't know why I'm trying to play your character. Let's go.
You think heroism is a pointless spell?
No, I said it's a very useful spell.
Oh,
I said
I
it's
was like,
pointless
what?
me trying to play your character for some reason.
Okay, well, yeah, I just didn't know I could like use it on both people.
Nope,
So
it's only one
okay.
person.
Yeah, only
Only
one
one person can have it
Well-
on them at one time.
that would still take away a slot of my use for it, though, or not?
Yes, I'm fairly certain. Moving it off of someone else to put it on someone else, we still use it up unless it says that it doesn't use up the spell. Because I think telekinesis is one of the spells where you can change your target without using up another slot.
If you use a second level spell slot, you can target one additional creature.
I don't think she has any left.
I have one level 2 spot.
Oh, maybe that
Is that
was. Yeah, I think Nim used it earlier. I was thinking of Nim. The spider climb.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I can use heroism level 2. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It'll use up the slot. But yeah, you
And
can do
keep
it.
it on both Axel
So that means I
and
can use it on both people if it's a level 2 spell.
yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Gotcha. All right. So now both Chunk and Axel have 5 temporary hit points. And can't be feared. Sorry. Oh my god.
Playing the Bugbear. Come on, man.
Yeah, apparently. Is that gonna be the end of your turn, Yali?
I just used it.
Okay. Is that an action or is it a bonus action?
Oh,
It's an action.
And
I
that's
would like to move.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I can still do an action?
No, you will use your primary action. You can
Yeah.
go.
If you have anything that can use a bonus action, you can do that, but I presume not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just move. Here?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So now it's Sylvia's turn. Without being told by anybody, she's actually going to go ahead and jump in the fight.
Can we stop her?
Oh yeah.
Vera's gonna yell, "What are you doing?"
No, this is her.
But we
she's
have to
doing it
pay her more.
voluntarily. No, she's doing it voluntarily to save her own skin. Has nothing to do with our deal. We brought that up earlier.
So she might think otherwise, though.
Oh no.
Vera's just gonna yell out, "What are you doing?"
She yells back, "Now is not the time."
My money. What you did.
Vera calls back, "You're still not getting paid."
The extra.
And with that, she actually foregoes her turn and starts getting into a shout match with who said that? Vera?
Vera.
Yeah, she gets into a shout match with Vera, saying, "I don't fucking care about the goddamn money." And
Okay.
now it's Ned's turn.
Yes, this is our chance.
What is that? What does that mean?
She's got a really cool dagger. That's what it means.
Yeah, I guess they do produce flame because that's working out pretty well for him. Unless, hold on, what's that price? Yeah, I don't got a lot of. I'm gonna save that slot for if I need it. So I'm gonna, yeah, produce flame.
Burn, baby, burn.
Can you see it?
No, we can't see it.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, 17.
All right. Take 5 damage because it gets hit by it. And then I guess that'll be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's the Bugbear's turn, or this monstrosity of a Bugbear. And since Sylvia actually full on turned around and started getting into a shout match right next to the Bugbear takes advantage of that and swings straight for her.
Chunk uses protection.
Gotcha. So it will be at a normal roll because I was going to give him advantage, but now it'll be a normal roll.
Fair enough.
Yes. Does he bite or slash? Claw, rather.
Claw. He brings his claws, and does that hit? It does.
Now she's gonna actually fight. God damn it. You see it. I was fighting. You see this wound? Pay me more.
And I think that is Yep, that's all you can do. So, Vera's up.
Vera's gonna do the thing that Vera does. 25 hits. Except it's gonna
Absolutely.
be Vera, not Chuck. Oh my god. I think I've rolled a 1 on Hex like 80% of the time. It's insane.
-13. Oh, wrong person.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 3 before. Perfect. Like,
I rolled like 1, 3, and I think the rest have been 1s, like on Hex specifically.
Oh, looks like he's getting down.
time for him to use his legendary action. Like he always seems to want to on the inner Vera's turn.
Yeah, that's all Vera's got though.
He will make. So yep, that'll be. He's going to do a multi-attack.
My headset.
He's going to try and claw both Chunk and Sylvia here. So first one will be Chunk. 12.
Does not hit.
All right. Okay, that next one definitely hits Sylvia again.
Hey, we tried to stop her, alright? This is on her own. Like,
Still on protection, by the way.
Say what?
He is that only for one attack, or is it just for that round?
Yeah, I think it's just for that attack. Let me look really. I don't have the whole thing written down. I have to look at the book. But I'm pretty sure it's for the one attack. It's just a reaction.
Okay. If it is a whole round, then I will probably switch targets on that one.
Well, let me look for you then. I don't want to. I'm almost.
Oh, sanctuary, rather. I'm guessing. No, you said protection.
Yeah, protection, the fighting style for paladins. Disadvantage on the attack roll. It is just the one attack.
Alrighty. 14. 14. Alright. Lyndon's up.
Okay, so Lyndon started thinking, maybe it's this thing called fear he's heard about. I've heard other people talk about it, but it's not really something I've dealt with before. As a, like, at least as far as I looked at the condition, I can still throw a dart at him since I'm not moving closer.
Yes, but I think you have disadvantage at that
Yep.
attack.
With that, I will throw a dart for my D4. Oh.
Hits,
Oh.
actually.
Oh. 5 damage.
5 damage. And once again, we're at the point where it looks like he should be down as that dart hits him, but he isn't. And we move on to Chonk.
I roll my will save.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
Any advantage for, even in my fearful state, knocking him down?
Nope, still just a normal roll.
I assume that passes.
That passes. You are no longer feared.
Well,
Frightened, whatever you want to call it.
feared.
Off-feared.
So, are we gonna let the hit points stack? Does Chonk get 5 more hit points?
I want to say it stacks on Yali's turn, so once it's back to Yali.
At least what the heroism says, it's based upon the individual's turn, but that's up to
okay. Okay, never mind. Then yeah, just do the individual. So yeah, you'll get an extra 5.
Hell yeah. Because he's probably about to lose him anyway. And he's gonna slap this boy with his sword.
No, you're
or
not.
his axe.
You're gonna... yeah. There we go.
I always think he has a sword. I keep forgetting.
That misses.
Ooh, God, Chunk.
Hey, natural 3. Perfect.
I keep
wait, did he take
not
a
doing sacred weapon too, and I really, really need to.
Did he take a knee this time, or?
Did he take a knee?
No. He's
Dang.
just like he is snarling and just like kind of making very animalistic sounds. Is not talking actually at this point.
Okay.
He actually hasn't been talking since he's kind of done the full transfer. After he did that loud screech, he hasn't been talking. He's been kind of making like very animalistic sounds. I'm going to have this guy do another attack. And does anybody have Does a Chunk have a reaction?
He would now, because his turn just passed.
His turn just passed. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and allow him to make a reaction or an opportunity of attack, and so will Sylvia. And that hits. Be doing 10 damage, and that hits as well.
Well, we now know that does a d4 of cold damage.
She attacked that statue as well, and you guys saw it do cold damage. Or at least you should have if you were paying attention. Bunch of nerds.
I like it. I was like a backhead.
It will go ahead and make movement towards. Whoops. No. I have the wrong ruler. There we go.
Level, I think 5 or 6 proficiency. But with that much HP, what is this woman?
It'll make a move right there. And it's going to go for. Let's see. Who would be the best target here? I'm going to say Nim. And it will make a attack with its bite. Oh, that's a 20. Not a nat 20, fortunately. Just a normal 20. I presume 20 hits.
I'm guessing too.
Yeah, 9 damage for Nim here. It's just leaving like a trail of blood as it's kind of running around, attacking very ferociously.
Oh, so legendary action, they can also move and attack.
Yep, I kind of make it to where they can only move their like whatever remaining movement speed they have. So if I didn't move them at all, then they would be able to move that.
This makes legendary action even more powerful.
Yep. Sydney, go ahead and take away 9 from Nim. I guess Axel will try to move away, but that will invoke opportunity of attack. But he has to pass a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes.
To attack. Since that is not a direct effect towards him, he cannot reflect it. So, what does he need to do to pass?
Shit. Who cast it? Chonk or Vera?
Chonk.
Oh, it's only 11.
Ah, okay. Well, he passed that.
Her charisma is that low?
Yeah, it's only +1.
The
Chonk.
fuck? Also, he's been getting temp HP, just to make sure. So he should have like 10
right now.
since he
Yeah.
missed.
So he will make a.
Actually, 15.
No, it's just 10. He's only had 2 turns.
Oh no, it's been like 4 turns, and he missed one of them.
It's only been 2 turns.
It's only
so-
been 2, yeah. He only
Yeah,
has 10 hit points.
Yeah, he has 10.
Okay.
And that goes down to, because he just rolled a 15. Whoopsies. If I can find Axel's character sheet. There he is. That is negative. Wait, I don't need to bring up his character sheet. What am I doing? Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Actually, yeah, I did need to bring up his character sheet. What am I doing? Because it's only temporary damage that he took. So he's at 2. There we go. And that Axel will. Oh man, what's a good direction for Axel to even run further? I think he's just going to run down the hallway.
I'm guessing like down here.
Yeah. So that is. Wait, actually, whoops. So he only moved diagonal once, right? So then he would be able to still move the
Yep,
to right here.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wanted to make sure real fast. So yeah, he's back down here, kind of holding his wounds, and then Yali is up.
Is it my turn?
Yes, Yali.
Mhm.
Okay, she's gonna use her healing potion on Nim because he's
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Closer, of course.
huh?
Nothing.
You don't like it?
No,
She
no.
can. No,
I
you're
actually had
fine.
no problem
He
with
was
it.
saying she wasn't close enough,
didn't-
but you can get close enough to Nim to feed him the healing potion without taking an attack of opportunity.
That was also me trying to stem my talking in general there.
Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll move here. Use this healing potion.
Dub it down Nim's throat.
Yeah. And am I allowed to move after that?
Is that a bonus action or is that just a normal action?
It's an action to feed. It's actually an action for both. I looked it up from the other game. It's an action regardless, but you could still move.
Okay. So it's an action for both of them, both Nim and
No. Just for
Oh.
Yali for feeding the potion to him. Sorry.
Gotcha.
It's an action. When I said both, I mean it's an action to drink one yourself, and it's an action to feed it to someone else.
Okay. So Yali, you want to do anything else?
Well, how do I know how much points I give back to him?
Oh,
2d4 plus 2.
yep.
Huh?
It's
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Roll a 2d, or roll 2 d4s. Roll in the second dimension, please.
2d4.
Yeah, let's do type /r 2d4 plus 2.
I did it wrong, didn't I?
Yep, /r, and then put a space between the R and the 2. I don't remember, is that a / or is that a /?
Yeah.
No,
I think
meant
that was it's the / I think. I get what you're saying. Sorry.
Okay. I never remember which one's which. So 6.
It's actually
plus
8.
2. 8,
Yeah.
yeah, 8. So, yep. Go
Also,
ahead.
it's /.
It's / Okay. I guess I kind of see like if you start from the top, it's a / /. I guess. I don't know.
It's like a parabola going
Okay.
up versus a parabola going down.
You only added 6, by the way. I'll go ahead and add the other 2 though for you. There you go. All right, Sylvia's up and she's
Wait, can I
fucking.
move?
Oh yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, I don't want to be right in his path.
Oh yeah, I guess he doesn't have an opportunity of attack anymore, actually. So you can.
Legendary action. Haha.
Well, legendary action doesn't work if she's moving though.
Can I move there?
Yeah, that's fine.
In
I'm gonna talk to-
response to him trying to move. Fucking magic. Continue.
I'm gonna talk to Axel.
All right, what do you want to say to him?
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's told to run.
Who told him to run?
Who told
Vera
him to
did.
run?
Told him to
Sylvia?
get out of trouble.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Chunk actually.
Maybe Chunk. It was one of my characters told him to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but he still has better health than.
And he actually, I only had him move over here. Well, he's just saying I just kind of like a little bit of cover, I guess. He's pretty hurt, so
Oh, okay. It just looks like it's not as much from my view. Okay.
yeah. I mean,
That's
he's
fine.
at like less than half.
I'm like, how are you doing?
Oh, I guess bleeding.
Yeah.
However that is. So Sylvia's up. She's fucking pissed. And she's gonna go ahead and. So how does this work?
Dunno, what are you doing?
We am at 0 HP and he still doesn't want to go down, so there's no real point in finding him. At least what I would tell the party out of character is we should just flee. There's no point in finding him.
So we're leaving.
That's just my opinion on this.
So what Sylvia's gonna do is she's going to bring her thumb to her lips and actually bite on her thumb. And I will go ahead and roll. Where did her character sheet go? Fucking Christ.
Time for a summoning jutsu.
Yes, exactly. Something I keep on forgetting is that she has an extra attack. Oh, wait, she hasn't. Did she attack? I don't remember. Yeah, no, wait, she just got hit.
She got reaction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so that doesn't count as an extra attack anyways. Sorry. I don't remember what the dice is. Oh, wait. Okay, so 1 die. Okay, got it. 1d8. Fuck, I'm really dumb. 1d8. There we go. Okay, 4 damage.
She had 4 damage biting her thumb?
No, so she bit her thumb and the blood that she drew from it kind of went into her dagger, and it seems like it kind of pretty much took the blood from her thumb, essentially. And the dagger that she had is no longer a dagger, and instead is a battle axe, kind of I guess, chunks, but it's kind of more serrated and a bunch of kind of bits of it, kind of in opposing directions. And she's going to go right up to this fucker. She's going to go ahead and make an attack with her battle axe. Not just one. Oh, that one misses. Oh, wow.
Has a 10% chance to miss.
And there we go. So she will do 10d2 and -12. Alrighty. And that will be, I think, the end of her turn. Oh, wait, actually, she does 2 extra damage because of that. All right. Nim's up.
Oh, so that was a 20. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Ma'am?
Yeah, I think the healing herbs are as much healing as it.
Huh?
The healing herbs is not as much healing as it.
You can only use it outside of combat,
Oh.
which I don't think you have ever used outside of combat.
Well, okay, so I know we said that this is kind of like a possible unbeatable battle, but are we still battling?
So I will actually say that now that it is at kind of less than, obviously, is below the health threshold or whatever that you guys can see, it definitely is slowing down. You guys, so basically it looks like he definitely shouldn't be able to be moving and everything, but he is somehow still capable. It just seems like it's a matter of actually killing him that you guys would have to do, like to the point where he can't physically move anymore. It seems like he isn't capable of falling unconscious, essentially.
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to risk them getting hit again because it could kill him. So
Vera's gonna say to Nim, seeing his state and him being apprehensive, get in the hallway. We can hold him off there.
You can use a disengage action to disable his ability to make a reaction.
what do you mean?
A disengage action. It would mean that you get the move without him being able to take an opportunity attack.
Also, since he did not go. I always forget
Okay.
that.
But that gets rid of your primary action for the turn. You still have your bonus if you would like to use it.
Yeah. But what would that consist of though? Would that guy still do like produce flame or something like that?
No, you
It
can't.
would be the same action as produce flame.
Okay, so I can move down the hole where I am now and throw that?
No.
No.
It's
Oh, you're asking if the bonus
I'll-
action was what you
yeah.
used for. Okay, yeah. No.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, did she use an action?
she used disengage.
Disengage.
Oh, gotcha. She has
Right,
just-
that's all I can do though. I guess I was just confused on the bonus action. But...
You good?
All right. So that'll be the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So by the way, he did use his reaction already, and that was on Axel. I think. Wasn't it on Axel?
I thought he used a
He
legendary
was.
action on Axel.
No. It was a reaction.
Okay.
He will. Let's see here. I guess he'll attack Sylvia. For now. Wait, pulling up Sylvia's character sheet. And that does not hit. So that's the end of his turn. Vera's up.
Vera is going to join the party in the hallway and do the thing Vera does. Tin hit.
It does.
Oh, nice.
The fuck?
He's big and squishy.
Not so much squishy.
Just big.
He's just big. That's negative 15. All right. And Lyndon is up.
Well,
No longer feared.
up here, 25 feet, and throw it. Can I throw that from 25 feet away? I don't think so. So move one more square up, and then throw that.
That hits. 7.
And lost my turn.
All right. Let's see. I can't remember. So I think people that are large can't so if they're trying to go through a one square space or whatever, do they have what happens again? Because I think they're able to
Squeeze.
Yeah, there's a
squeeze.
squeezing rule. They take some type of bludgeoning damage. I'm not sure the exact
It's just
rule.
increased movement penalty.
Okay.
That's
Is
all
there-
squeezing does.
Okay. There's no disadvantage for being, I guess, squeezing through a passageway. Nothing like that.
A large creature can squeeze through a pathway of 5 foot, but it takes an extra foot for each individual foot there, and
Okay.
has disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws.
Attack rolls on dexterity saving throws. Okay.
And attack rolls on the creature get advantage.
Ah. So it would not be too keen of an idea to try do that. So he will instead just move down and get to where he's not out of range of Sylvia and make a legendary action against Lyndon.
Oh, okay. I was looking at that. I was like, I thought it was his turn for some reason.
He will do. He's gonna try to bite you. 14.
Miss.
Alrighty. Chonky's up.
Can Chonk actually get right there?
No, because you're going diagonal twice.
Yeah, that's what I was. Can he get in either of these spaces adjacent to that one?
Hang on. So you're going to move diagonal twice. So you're going. Yeah, you can move right there. 25.
That's 15.
Can I get above it or to the left?
Yep, that's 30.
Yeah, I think so.
That's 25 actually. Right here is 25.
Yep. So yeah, you'd be able to move.
Action.
Wait. Right here would
like,
be 30. That would be 30 right
30,
here.
yeah, I'm at 30 right here. Yeah, 30 is
But yeah,
right
30
here.
is right here.
So 30 is here or up here?
Yes, 30 is right here.
Okay. Well, Chonk's gonna move right
Okay.
there. And as he does, he's gonna yell at him and he says, "Come get me, you big ugly fucker!"
Is that the challenge or whatever it is?
Yeah, he's just, it's not like a skill per se, but he's trying to get his attention.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What's the ground made of here? Is it dirt?
It is stone.
It is stone. Are there
Smooth redstone.
maybe like just a loose pebble or something on the ground that he could throw, just kind of try
yeah.
and get his attention?
Yeah, he could do that.
All right, so he's just gonna pick up a small pebble and kind of like chuck it in his direction, try and get his attention.
Okay. And you know what? I'll say that's enough. And he's going to take the bait. So I guess the Lyndon will get an opportunity to attack, correct?
If he moves.
Yeah, he's gonna move, so
He's
go ahead.
coming to Chunk.
Oh, is that actually the end of Chonk's turn, by the way? Because he can only move at the end of Chonk's turn.
Would that be an action for him to throw the pebble?
I'll say it's a bonus action.
Will you let me... This might not be fair because I know what you're doing. Will you let me say that Chonk is going to hold his action until he comes in range?
I'll say it's fine.
Okay. So Chonk is holding his attack until the monstrosity comes into range.
But on that note, I think I will hold my bonus action.
Fair enough.
Or my legendary action.
I was gonna say you can hold your
Yeah,
bonus.
I'm gonna say legendary action. Instead, he's going to try and attack Lyndon again.
Okay. Oh, as another bonus action? As a
Legendary action at the end of
Okay.
Shonk's turn now this time.
his second legendary action this round.
Yep. 19.
Hits the AC. And with what?
8 damage, slashing.
Oh. I didn't know if he was like biting or.
Oh, he sorry, he went and swiped with his big old deadly looking claws.
Okay. Down to full HP.
Keep on calling out your HP remaining.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Axel kind of peek his head out. And I think, yeah, that's within where he can attack from. So he's gonna try. And actually, you know what? He's gonna step pretty far away from everybody. Actually, you can't really step very far away. Sorry, Chunk. He's gonna stand right there, and he's going to try and hold that fucker still. Actually, he's gonna hold his action, and because he just watched Chonk try to grab his attention, so he's actually gonna stay right behind Chonk.
Yeah, good boy.
Yali, you're up. Yali? Sydney?
Ground control to Major Tom.
Sydney. Uh
I was like, is it too late at night? No, it's not.
oh. She said she was gonna get off at 11, but it's not quite 11. Well, let's give her a phone call real fast.
Do, 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 do.
Isn't she on her phone? Doesn't she play on her phone?
I think no, she plays on a computer
Oh, I
and then
thought
talks through her phone.
Gotcha.
Maybe her phone died, but it doesn't make sense why her
No, her phone's
she's still
ringing.
on the call.
Yeah. I think she might have passed out.
Huh. This combat has taken a while.
All
2 hours.
right. Well, I'll go ahead and take control of her characters real fast. What does Yali have?
Probably cantrips.
Yeah, I know. There's no way.
Only vicious mockery. E.
You could one up with Chilele.
And she threw her dagger.
Yeah.
I'll say she picked it up because. Well, no, never mind. I won't say that.
I thought it was Chilele.
That is actually Nim who has Shillelagh. She can't really do anything, can she?
Oh, was that her?
I think so. Sydney?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, hey, I think I heard her voice. Okay, yeah, it is.
Yali is up, by the way. You get tired? You sound pretty tired.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still want to continue, or do you want to just stop here?
Mm. But
What?
sorry.
Something, something bad I heard.
Yeah. You.
Did you say you were hitting the bed?
I don't know.
I'm
Well.
sorry. I didn't say that. Okay. I'll just finish the battle.
Okay. All right, so it's Yali's turn.
What?
No, it's just something completely outside of the game. I assume I have to do for Faye.
But all you guys were trying to head out, right?
It seems like they're kind of more like defending this point right here.
I
Well,
think
don't know if
yeah, I forget who it was who said it. One of my characters said to sort of bottleneck in the hallway.
Vera.
It was Vera, yeah. Vera said to everyone get in the hallway. Because he's kind of too big to fit down it, so we have some protection.
Right, but could I actually throw like a dagger from this corner?
You already threw your dagger, didn't you?
I only have one.
I imagine because your character sheet only has one.
Well, that's fine.
Maybe you should collect more daggers.
I guess maybe I should just hold an action because
Do you want to like step out of the hallway?
I mean she can't really do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just hold an action in case he comes this way, and then I can like use my like long sword or something.
Okay. Alrighty. Sylvia will be up again then. And that will make her want to do an attack with that battle axe. She's going to actually try and go for his arm. And speaking of which, actually, that stuff does not even apply anymore. All that extra text I put on there. But I will kind of save it just in case I want to use some of it. And she'll actually go try and go for his arm. So he will have a +2 to AC. No, +3 to AC.
And all it does is make him take 1 damage every time he makes an attack. He doesn't use a weapon. So there's almost no sense in making the extra +2 AC.
What's that? His arms are count. His weapon is like they count.
No. With an actual weapon is usually how that would be determined. Like if he was using his mace, that would be considered disadvantage. But since he's using a natural attack, it's not a weapon; it's unarmed.
Right. They actually consider unarmed attacks as quote unquote weapons. Of course, your hands aren't weapons like detachable weapons or anything, but they actually count unarmed attacks as the same thing as using a weapon, basically.
Okay, that's the discussion then.
13. There we go. And that was actually, that was enough to actually cause one of his arms to actually go completely limp after she did that. Because that was 1/10 of his maximum health. And now Nim's up. Oh, wait, she actually does 2 attacks, actually. Sorry, one quick second. Do a second attack. And that hits 2. She'll go for just a normal attack, since I didn't call it. -12. All right. Nim's up.
Is he allowed to give his crossbow to Yali?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably fine.
Okay, he gives his crossbow to Yali. And she held her action, so can she step out in the hall and shoot the crossbow?
I think holding action, you can't move around. I think you can only attack.
Yep, it's just a standard action.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks.
She still can if he gets closer. If he gets close to like where she can actually see him from there, you can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if she has the crossbow, she's still here.
Alrighty. Lyndon, go ahead and make an opportunity of attack. As this bugbear is going to do what it does best. Smack the shit out of people. That hits. 4 piercing. And it ran right up to Chonk, and Chonk was going to hold his action.
I forgot he was holding his action. Thank you, sir.
Also, for challenge, doesn't that mean that he gets disadvantage against other people?
It was not an actual. I don't think she used her actual ability. This is actually just the bugbear doing it out of his own free will, I guess.
Yeah, I don't have any spells left. It's not actually compelled duel. This is just him sort of like trying to get his attention. He was just like throwing little pebbles and stuff and yelling at him.
Oh, that was part of a different. Okay.
It's a spell, but I don't have spell slots. So yeah, battle axe, smack in the face.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
And Axel will go ahead and use a spell. Well, let's see what he does, if he can actually even use it right now.
Oh god.
Because he might have to hold it, or otherwise blow up everybody.
Beautiful.
Whoops. Wild Blizzard. Bam. Does not save versus blah. What level is he? He is, I think, 13. No, not 13. Sorry, say 3.
2.
Yeah. So. Don't want to do that. Roll on the table twice. Okay, I don't really know what roll on the table twice means. No,
It's usually a table of results.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Like a form, not the literal table.
Yeah.
Like grab your table and start rolling it.
Only require. Ooh.
Put it on like a roast pit and just start turning it.
Okay, that's definitely not as bad as that could have been. If you were spelled, okay, it doesn't do damage, so.
Oh.
Captures, so I need to roll a 3d4. So he loses 7 max until a full rest. So he's actually at a max of 12 right now. And the big ol' monstrosity of a bugbear is now held in place and is paralyzed currently. And I will go ahead and...
Good job messing up your willpower save. Will save other.
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot that actually is a will saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. Hold person's not automatic paralyzation.
Right.
Making it powerful.
Forgot about that. Hang on. Let me see what it does. Whoops. No. Cancel.
Being paralyzed is very powerful, so. You mean the chance of getting, at least my character, getting 3 critical hits?
Yep, okay. So...
Let me just set that up.
Wisdom, right. Oh, he just got a nat 20, so that doesn't work. Well, Axel's not able to do anything, but it's Vera's turn.
Chonk's gonna yell, "Get back in the hallway!" to Axel. Oh wait, no. Axel was a held action, right? Just kidding.
Yep, that was a held action.
Well, he's still gonna yell it. He just can't move yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still.
Vera is up.
Can Vera see him from right here, or does she need to move forward?
Let's see here. If you can see the very corner of him, then I will count that, but that will probably count as cover. So it'd probably be best to just kind of stick out.
How about right here? Is she good? Just
That's
one
good,
over?
yeah.
Okay. So she does her thing. Yes,
Ooh,
that wasn't
20.
Chonk, that was Vera.
2d10 plus 5.
Yeah. So I'm gonna click that again, but just not add the +5 to the second one.
Alrighty.
So 10, 15 is the total, and then hex.
Plus 1d6. There we go.
It's 21.
21.
That's what you're supposed to do, Vera. And then she's gonna.
That's what she
back up right
says to
there.
herself.
And with that, as that like big old energy of force hits him, it kind of like leaves a pretty sizable hole in its chest. And with that, this big old boy is actually dead, like full on dead. He just kind of, with like the inability to actually physically move anymore, slumps over in a just big old pile of blood, or its own blood.
Ah, finally.
Lyndon's gonna sigh deeply and take out his coin purse and throw it towards. I don't know why I forgot her name. Silver.
Sylvia. How much is in there?
55.
55.
You hit the last 5 after we turn this in. He was saying like base reluctance.
Yeah. She kind of just sits down on the ground, like pretty wounded herself, and she kind of looks at the money, and she's like, "Are you sure? I mean, like, I kind of just did this because I actually needed to."
Well, seeing as you saved at least 1 or 2 of our lives, I think that's only natural.
She kind of nods and just like, "All right, you know what? For a bunch of kobolds, you guys are pretty cool.
Also, you still need 5 more. We'll get that later.
Don't even worry about it. 55 should be good."
I insist.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't turn down the offer.
Indeed. He said like dismissively. Indeed.
How's everybody holding up?
Well, I felt fear for the first time. I think that's what it's called. So that was fun.
Really?
You'll say it like nonchalantly, not really.
She kind of chuckles. I'm surprised none of you, or all you guys, didn't just start running, honestly, after it started yelling like that. So how was your guys', what'd you guys think about that? This fucker.
You seem
She
to
kind of kicks him.
you seem to know something about it. Have you seen these before?
She kind of stares down at the bugbear, and she responds with too much.
What are they?
Well, personally, I would call them demons, but I guess what my brother called them are shadowed.
Did
well,
Lyndon ever actually see the black eye, or
probably, like, it definitely was moving
he always
around.
seemed to have his back to him, so
Well, it would have, like, whenever it was attacking you, it would definitely turn around to face you. So it was definitely kind of definitely moving around a lot. Schmoving. Axel isn't really too pleased with seeing this, so he actually kind of just walks a little bit in and kind of just slumps onto the side of the wall. Kind of holds his hands onto his head.
Let's check this room out. Maybe we can barricade it and maybe we can sleep here.
Which room?
This room we're in now.
Oh, okay.
well, seeing as we probably need to, I'm gonna search the bugbear's body for the item we're looking for. I forget exactly what it was called.
Oh, that's right. We're looking for like a necklace, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
The necklace.
Forgot, yeah.
Go ahead and do an investigation roll.
Let me just roll my -1. I assume a 6 doesn't find the exact item we're looking for.
Nah.
Of
But
course not.
it also is not on his person. Like, it's not on his person at all. I'll just go ahead and say this, so
Okay.
not everybody's going to do an investigation check on him. It's not on him. You rolled high enough to be able to figure out that it's not on him, at least.
So you said he was like ripping off his armor and stuff. Is he pretty much like not wearing any clothing at all? Like, it's pretty safe to assume that like he dropped his weapons. There doesn't appear to be anything on him at all. That
Correct.
He's just,
correct.
Okay.
There is a bit of like armor that was kind of stuck to him that didn't get broken off, but other than that,
Gotcha.
I'm just like strewn all across here or something.
pretty much, yeah.
Chalk wants to go through the barrels of fish and possibly eat some if he finds some good stuff.
Most of the fish is fresh, so
So he's cool. He's just gonna chow down over here.
gotcha. He doesn't have to worry about eating.
Can Vera start checking? I guess she'll just start along the west wall here and just kind of checking in the boxes, just doing general investigation of the room, try and see if it's like safe, if maybe some of the furniture can be pushed in front of the hallway.
Yeah. Those are coffins, by the way.
Okay.
And go ahead and do an investigation check for me.
Rolling.
Do you want to check all the coffins or just that left or the west wall?
We'll just do the west wall for now.
West wall? Alrighty. What do you find? You don't find the necklace that you're looking for yet, but you do find, let's see, not only corpses, because they are coffins, and it seems like, well, the ones that are still closed, there are two. One of them's busted open. That one doesn't have a corpse in it. The other one that's kind of open a little bit. There's no body in that one, but the other two, there is corpses, but the one with the sword and shield on it, you find, we'll say 5 gold pieces.
Nice. The one with the sword and shield, can she like do an arcana check on the sword or shield, see if anything about it appears to be magical?
Yeah, sure. I'll say that it succeeds because there isn't anything magical about it. It's
Okay.
It's actually just kind of like like it's the style of it. Like I guess I don't want to say it's. I guess yeah, it's engraved. Like it's a part of the coffin. Like it was designed on there. Like it's made out of stone, and it's like the sword and the shield are like just stone.
Got you. I thought it was like an actual.
Nah.
Does it look like maybe, like particularly the body on the table, does it look like maybe it came out of one of the coffins? Is there anything indicating that, or any way for us to know?
It looks fresh, and the bodies in the coffins look old, like they've been there for a while. That body, if you guys are curious about what it is, if you want to do it in a nature check, if you want to figure out what body it is.
No, she's not gonna.
Okay.
I assume we'd know what the features of individual animals might look like.
Yeah. Well, it's not an animal. It's a humanoid.
Yeah, person or what have you.
Yeah.
Usually those are broad distinguishing features that are very, very low checks.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Axel, since you guys planning on taking a rest here, a long rest, Axel will kind of move this like bear like thing or whatever away from the dead corpse and kind of just go ahead and lay on there because he kind of has his like hand over his face, like kind of where his nose is at, and just kind of keeps it there. He was walking really slowly while he was kind of making his way over to kind of make a bed out of the bear thing. Bear pelt, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, is this a chest right here? Or is that a barrel?
That is a chest. And it is locked.
Damn, my only weakness. I can't punch something like this open. You have to use like a strength check, and I don't really have anything to pry it with my short sword. I don't want to break that.
Chunk's chewing on a fish, watching you investigate the chest. He's just looking at you.
I will use my last dose of melty stuff to melt the lock.
Okay.
There's literally a kobold who could very easily break it watching you.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Just so long as we know.
Reaper is well
Beautiful. Beautiful. So as you use the melty stuff to break open the lock and you open it, you find out that not only did the chest smell like fish, but it also had fish inside of it, and that's it.
Chalk walks over to the chest and pulls a fish out.
No, what the fuck is the point in that? No, fuck you.
It was to see if anybody would try to use anything to open it from the narratives, or not narrative, but from the DM standpoint. But from
Well,
the
of
narrative
course.
standpoint,
I didn't ask you the
it's
question
nicer
because I
fish.
assumed that I'd already smell fish from the right side, and I'd assume that they would not lock up fish in like that's illogical, even from a demon standpoint.
Not that is fair. From a demon standpoint, that probably would be very illogical.
What did the goblin think? Oh, my precious fish! I need to keep it in here. I need to make sure it doesn't get.
I'm sure this
too
belonged to a
salty.
fisher at some point. Where would all these fish come from? Like someone was fishing, someone lived here before the
The goblin is
demon
probably the
thing.
one that picked up the food. I'd assume.
Yeah,
I assume the bugbear didn't leave this hovel at all and just had the goblin go out, pick up like foodstuffs and bring it back.
hey, that is actually a very logical conclusion there.
And then the goblin thought, oh, we have this chest here and it's, we have the key for it and the lock. We might as well just put fucking fish in there.
Maybe the bugbear was eating all the fish and the goblin had to hide his own stash.
Well, then why the fuck would they be over here? Because
It's just the
clearly
goblin
fresh
shared
and
the
it's-
chest.
yeah,
That's why all the
yeah.
good fish is in there. Chalk's eating the good fish.
It tastes exactly the same as the other stuff.
It stayed probably maybe taste. I mean, it's raw. I imagine actually, but I think you guys can eat raw fish, being kobolds. Maybe, I don't know.
He keeps eating his dried meat.
Am I gonna check any of the other things?
Sydney, do your characters want to look through any of the stuff?
What's left? These bottom three over here.
The left wall is the only thing, or the west wall is the only tombs that have been searched. There's 2 tombs at the south wall, and then the 4 tombs on the east wall.
What's this thing on the floor over here by the bugbear?
By the bugbear, the bear pelt on the ground.
What is it?
Bear pelt.
No, all the way to the left of that.
Oh, the torch.
Oh,
I'm surprised you guys didn't try to clear out all the torches, and it was probably a good idea that you didn't, because the bugbear does have
Dark vision. Yeah, we
dark
talked about
vision.
that last week. I was like, I looked it up. It's like this is probably common knowledge because it's a goblinoid species, and most kobolds would know about goblinoids. So.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you guys did like a check for it, then I would have given it to you guys, but no one did. So, but I guess I'll
Yeah.
kind of. Nah, I won't spoil it. Maybe another
Why
time. Sorry, what?
yeah. Nam will come down here and check.
Okay. Check which ones.
Yeah, you said the west side.
Right side, east and south walls. Left side has been checked.
I will be
Oh,
checking the
awesome.
throne.
Check the throne. Go ahead and do an investigation check for me.
Nam.
Yeah, I'll say that's good enough. You don't find the necklace there, but you do find kind of stowed in, like the thing is like made out of stone, but kind of like there is a gap under it. You kind of reach under there and you can kind of feel a few little coins, and as you pull it out, you find 1 platinum coin.
Ah. I put in my coin purse, and you know what? I just gave Silva, 55 gold. I feel like the party would not care if I took it.
Nim, you search the 2 chests or the 2 tombs at the bottom. Unfortunately, not finding the necklace still. You do find 10 silver pieces. Now I'll go ahead and add that to Nim's character sheet.
You're good at it, you said?
Yep, I added it already.
Thanks.
All right.
I mean, Is he allowed to just keep checking the other ones too?
Yeah, there's still 4 more tombs you guys have yet to check.
Okay, just do
I'm-
the one next to that one. Her name's
The one right next to it.
yeah.
This one right here.
No, he's down here.
Oh, you checked both
I
of them.
assume.
Yeah,
you
you
check
checked both.
these.
Yeah, you checked both of those too.
Okay, then yeah, I'll check.
That one right there. Go ahead and do another investigation check for me. Oh wow!
Nice.
You find the necklace in that one.
Ooh.
And you also find, we'll say, we'll say 20 gold pieces. And I'll go ahead and add that to your character sheet as well. All right. And the necklace you have is very like it's made out. It's very ornate. It's got like a I don't know how to describe this. It's like kind of made out of like bands of gold, I guess, like kind of all the way around, like in a circle, like a. I guess that's probably the best way I can describe it. It's kind of made out of like it's kind of like a chain of gold, kind of like bands all the way around, and then as the pendant, it's kind of like surrounded in a bit of gold, and then there is a very very shiny, or not shiny, I guess, a very nice piece of ruby as the pendant.
That's for Nymph Helmet.
Yep. So Nim has the necklace.
Oh, you said the necklace had the ruby on it.
Yes, the necklace had the ruby on it.
Oh.
It definitely looks like a very expensive necklace. Almost like
And who?
regal like.
What does Nim do with it when he finds it?
Yep.
Pockets it. I didn't find anything.
It's pretty quiet.
Does
No.
it match the description of the necklace that we're looking for? To a T?
She did not. She only said it was a necklace. But you can probably assume that it definitely is the necklace. I mean, I guess you guys haven't checked everything yet. So
Was there a name engraved on it or something? I thought it had like a name on it. Did I make that up? I may have made that up.
you know, you probably did, but I'm gonna say that's a good idea, and I'm gonna say there's a name engraved on it.
Normally, like the basic idea would be, we would have been told something about it,
Yeah,
like what it looks like or the basic details about it.
yeah. I'll say that there's a name on it, so I don't have to kind of make up the basic details of it as much as I already did. And
I assume like a family name, but yeah.
yeah.
What is the family name?
Let me get that real fast.
As he goes to a random name generator.
Haha. Don't you call me out like this?
Well, you should have let your players ask questions.
I didn't think about actually. This is a good one. Imut. IMMUT. Immute. Yeah, sure. That is the name on the necklace.
Okay, and what else is left?
The rest of the chest on the wall, these 3. Vera's probably done checking over there. She'll come check one of them.
Okay.
Okay, y'all go check the middle one.
All right. Go ahead and do an investigation check for me. Vera finds 5 silver pieces, and Nim finds.
Hold on, that was intimidation.
Oh,
It's 15
My
plus
bad.
2. Be
Yeah,
17.
17.
wait, what?
She rolled a 15. Plus
15
2 is
plus
her
2.
investigation.
Because she rolled intimidation and 7 investigation, I decided to bring that up.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that
My
was a
bad.
17 by the way. No, we just take the 15 and add 2 to it instead.
Yeah. So you got a 17 instead. And Nim, yeah. Wait, no, that was Yali. Yali finds. What does Yali find? She finds just a. What is that? She finds a very tiny, tiny gem, about like kind of. It is a green gem.
Cool.
So Yali got that, so I'll go ahead and add that to her.
Okay, she pockets it.
Pockets it. Alrighty.
Let's go check this last one before he says anything to the group.
Alrighty. One more investigation check.
That was
Miss-
supposed to say them.
Yeah. Nim finds. Let's just do
Disappointment.
disappointment. Disappointment. Just disappointment. That's all. Nothing.
Oh.
You can blame that one on Lyndon or Reaper.
A fine disappointment is something everyone should live with.
I'll go ahead and get rid of this.
Turn tracker.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about me suddenly throwing in a second shadowed bugbear.
Say aha!
It was hiding in the walls.
It was hiding in the shadow of the last one.
Do any of the coffins that we've checked, do any of them appear to be sort of like not desecrated, like in good shape, but they're empty, there's no bodies in them?
None of like desecrated as in like
ripped apart, like some that look like they're
Oh.
still like in good shape or haven't
not
been
really. Like it definitely looks like probably either the bugbear or the goblins have been kind of ransacking the tombs. They kind of like probably jostled and like disturbed the coffins quite a bit.
Okay.
And then also it seems like they probably are the ones that's either they were buried with it, or either they actually started adding stuff to it to kind of as their keepsakes, like kind of like storage basically.
So probably like over here, kind of near where the table is, where it got pushed to, Chonk's gonna start digging a hole.
Gotcha. Go ahead and do a strength, because just to see how long. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter necessarily. I just
Like,
kind of want to,
I'm
guess,
guessing he
give
has
a narrative bit.
Like, how fast does he dig?
Pretty much.
Athletics or just straight strength?
Do athletics.
Will assist since he sees.
He's got a nat 20, so you don't even have to worry about it. You dig straight, or Chonk just digs straight through that stone
I forgot it was stone. I was thinking it was dirt.
Yes.
He just finds
But-
like a loose tile and like picks it up.
Yeah, it just starts I mean, the quote unquote loose tile wasn't really that loose either. Like he just kind of like dug his hand like in between some of the cracks and just like forced the thing loose and then just started kind of digging away down into it. Definitely an impressive feat there.
Yeah, he's basically, once he gets the hole big enough and like deep enough, he's gonna start bringing the bones and the bits of the body remains and putting them into the hole.
Alrighty. You guys are the weirdest bunch of kobolds I've ever met in my life. Sylvia comments.
Are we the first that have been able to talk?
You know what? Yeah, I think so. Because the other ones typically kind of are yelling as I typically kind of either kill them or get them out of wherever the fuck they're invading at.
They tend to be bad at that.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's kind of sad. It's kind of fun to punt them around, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Like he tries to not agree with him, but
Sylvia, or not
but-
Sylvia. Axel will kind of move away from Sylvia, kind of bringing the bear pelt with him.
like Lyndon doesn't say anything, but he shakes his head in agreement.
Vera just kind of scoffs. Well, don't get any ideas around us. Trust us, we're not your normal kobolds.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that information.
Well, you could probably kill a couple of us
Probably.
right now, actually. Once again, he says this nonchalantly, thinking, "Oh, well, if I die, it happens."
Vera kind of waves her hand and is like, "Oh, that's a lot of talk coming from the guy who is cowering in the corner for half the fight."
It was for like 6 seconds, actually.
12, at least.
Oh, actually, no. I'd assume that during that round.
I think you did it for 2 rounds.
Oh,
Still
yeah,
pretty
like,
sure I saw you pee yourself.
No, legitimately no. Like, he looked more confused and frightened as I tried to note, because he's not used to the whole fear thing.
Right.
Still, Vera's calling him out on it.
Sylvia was kind of just laughing along, not necessarily agreeing with him, but definitely agreeing with him.
Who?
Agreeing with Vera, but not
Okay.
really agreeing with Vera.
You said him, so I was like, what?
I think I said them, but it might have. I don't know. I might have said it.
But then that's both of us. We're on opposite sides.
Right. Well, I mean, them can also be like a single person, just kind of a neutral term.
Weirdly enough, neutered also worked in that sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we'll just take the guts
kind of-
out of the situation.
Vera's gonna kind of like prop herself up against the wall over there and sort of sit down on the ground. Well, I'm doing all right. I'll take first watch if you guys want to hunker down for the night.
Well, first off, 1 second. He's gonna throw the body off and then start pulling the table.
Pulling the table.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Towards this.
Okay, gotcha. I do not have that actually like set up to
As a
move around,
token.
so
I
yeah.
assume that.
This is definitely kind of something I did not fully expect, but is actually definitely good in your guys' case at the moment to do. So I'll just go ahead and just kind of make it be deleted. I'll yeet it because I think also Chonk was burying the half-eaten body.
He is, yeah.
Gotcha. And we'll go ahead and do...
Oh, I missed that part, my bad.
He's putting all the bones in the body bits. He'll probably actually drag the bugbear into the hole too, if he can.
Gotcha.
Not before we cut off his head.
Well, he's taking care of the innocents, the humanoids first. He's less worried about the bugbear, so do what you do.
Well, he's digging a big hole. Then,
He is.
Because there's a lot of bones for that.
He
Yeah.
is. It's a big hole.
There we go. We made the table disappear, and we can just...
I was like, duh, duh. and then just climbs back over it.
We'll just kind of like, I'll just do this or this. Oh, wait, no, not that color. I thought I selected black. There we go. Delete. I'll just do this. Actually, it's probably better to make it not black since everything around here is black. There we go. There you go. Let's make it take up 2 spaces.
Now there I can't see. Congratulations. Well,
you're the one who put it there.
I said now there I can't see. I didn't say it mattered to him. He has what people in the business call sleep to get to.
All right. So I guess you guys take a long rest.
Lyndon's dealing with new emotions. Here, that's it actually. Hashtag regrets nothing.
All right.
And we'll probably, if there's any like bones in this coffin, take a lesson there. Coffins tend to at least have some sort of comfortable, like wood to sleep on.
Yeah.
No,
Do you actually take like the cover and kind of pull it over so it's dark?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
You can still suffocate yourself with something like that,
Fair enough.
even if you're not underground.
Chonk, when Nim mentions the necklace, Chonk says, "Did we need anything else for that bounty?"
Heads as he like jumps into the coffin.
Does Nim show the necklace?
Well, so show it as proof, but he just into his.
I can't hear you.
He'll show it, but I didn't hear anything else after that.
I said if someone asked him, he would show it, but he was just making a comment.
Oh, okay.
Turns out we didn't get the right necklace, and now we have to come back here.
What if that sucked?
Wow.
Yeah.
If no one else does, she's got a small knife and she's gonna start trying to cut the head off of the bugbear.
Gotcha.
Oh, Lyndon always said that he did that before he.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's something I brought up earlier.
Cool. All right.
While Veer's keeping watch, she's gonna eat some of the fancy fish.
Fancy fish.
Fancy fish.
I think Axel will have some of the fancy fish too. It's mostly fresh.
You hear like eating sounds that sound like you're eating jerky from this coffin.
Sydney, you heading out?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're mostly finishing up, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All good.
You have a
Sorry,
good night.
guys.
No, you're good. You're good. I think
Thank
we're
you.
just doing silly things until we're done.
Okay. Well, you guys be safe and have a good night.
You too.
Alright, love you.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Well, Lyndon
And
has a
then-
diet of nothing but salted beef. So, is that safe? No.
Lyndon's blood
Yeah,
pressure
shit
is
in
like
weeks.
9 million.
But yeah, new experiences. Will he ever feel fear again? I don't know. Depends on if he levels up fast enough.
Well, does anybody else want to do anything else before they take a long rest?
Chonk, once he gets the bodies buried, he says a prayer or whatever. But that's all he's gonna do. He's gonna find somewhere to probably actually sing that big like bear pelt he's probably gonna try and like steal a little corner of it from it. Not like pull it away from him, but kind of like
Yeah.
not awkwardly, but sort of like curl up next to Axel where he can use part of it as like a pillow.
Okay. Axel actually kindly moves over a little bit for him to not just only sit on the very edge of it, kind of shares it.
Oh, thanks. He like flops down and like inappropriately takes up too much space.
Axel immediately regrets it, but he doesn't say anything.
Like a dog, you know how like when you call your dog up on the bed and you expect it to just
yeah.
like lay at the foot of the bed and it just like sprawls out and you're like, what the hell? Chonk's the sprawled out dog.
Oh my goodness. Axel kind of looks over to Chonk, seeing that he's all sprawled out on the bed, on the bed, on the bear pelt, and he asks him, "So, what is it that you're doing whenever you're kind of kneeling over like a grave that you make?"
Well, it's what Bahamut wants me to do. You know, put the dead souls to rest. I don't know. It's just the right thing to do.
Who's Bahamut?
He's a dragon, but he's like a god. He's like a really powerful dragon.
Oh. Huh.
I'm out of character blanking a little bit. Is Bahamut the other side of Tiamat? Are they actually the good and evil?
I think Bahamut's the good and then Tiamat's the evil, like chromatic dragon.
Okay.
God, evil chromatic god dragon.
Yes.
However you want to say that.
Yeah. So without going into, well, I can do it as Chonk. So you see, Bahamut was like back before there was, anything. There was this dragon, this being that split into two other beings, and there's the evil, which is Tiamat, and the good, which is Bahamut, and they sort of together helped create everything and helped build the good and evil creatures in the world.
Huh.
Yeah. Bahamut's the one who sent me to Ilnez. Said it was a dragon doing good and that I should go see what she wanted me to do.
That's pretty cool. So, how does everyone else here also follow Bahamut?
Chalk sort of shrugs. I don't really think
No!
so. Well, yeah, that. But,
did Lyndon yell no from
Yes.
the coffin? Well, who do
Vehemently
you
as well,
follow?
like, I don't follow any gods. Could care less.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't even know too much about, I guess, gods. So do they just like normally create stuff that?
Create and watch, I think.
Huh.
I've
And then
only
it's
really
like
met the
heading into
one.
The coffin.
Sounds kind of boring.
Chalk sort of like scratches his face up like he's thinking really hard about it for a second. I guess, yeah. Sylvia like decides to ask, so where did you all even learn to speak, common?
Well, it's a common thing in my tribe. Well, amongst my family.
So you were born and raised to speak common and not even draconic?
Both. Primary language is common since, civilized people speak that.
Right. She kind of like what's that, like air quotation marks, right, with that?
Like, at this point, I'm sorry, I did not mean to.
No, you're good, you're good.
Will sit up in his coffin and, like, squint at him.
At her. You got a problem with me saying that?
It isn't a scowl, it's a squint. It's like he didn't actually see, like, the air quotes, so he was like,
I'm gonna say she's sitting on this tomb right here.
tomb?
Yeah, this little
Coffin.
tomb, whatever you want to call it. That's like same
A
thing.
tomb is the location.
Oh,
A
okay.
coffin is the actual object.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, she's just sitting on the coffin. It's like, right. So how about everybody else?
Chunk says, I don't, you know, it was just kind of something we spoke with my tribe. We mostly spoke Draconic, but when I met Vera, she spoke it a lot more. Vera just kind of says from a approach, she says, well, turns out it comes in useful when you're trying to, you know, purvey goods, so to speak. Purvey's not the word there. Procure goods, so to speak.
And then Axel says, well, I guess the way I learned was just from Bara. He taught me Common when I knew mostly just Draconic and Orc. And then I learned how to speak that. And then I tried to learn Undercommon, but it was pretty difficult because he didn't really seem like he wanted to teach me how to speak that. So, you know, 4 languages, what Sylvia would say in response, and then Axel just kind of nods a little bit.
Vera kind of chuckles and she says, well, he might be the smartest kobold I know, except for me, of course.
Lyndon's eyes will twitch a little bit. Okay.
Actually, out of curiosity.
I was gonna say, I don't think Vera's actually even the smartest kobold in the group. She just thinks very highly of herself. Speaking of which, any of you plan on taking second watch, or am I sitting here all night?
That's up to you.
I can take second watch, Sylvia responds.
Appreciate it. I'll wake you up when your turn comes.
Gotcha.
See you in 6 hours. I'll take third watch. And he goes to sleep.
Yeah. Chunk snores loudly.
Snore.
Yeah.
Axel is even more regretting that he's let John sleep on the same bed.
When Chunk starts like snoring, Vera's actually going to walk over and just very gently kind of roll him, not entirely off, but roll him to like the very edge of the bear pelt and kind of like tuck Axel in a little bit, like just give him a little bit of the freed up blanket and then go back to
Chunk take off his armor before this, or?
Nah, he's clanking around.
Oh. Okay. I don't know if there's like a penalty for that, so that's what I was asking. I thought there was like exhaustion for wearing heavy or medium armor while you're sleeping.
If there is, he takes it off. I'm not going to make this complicated. If there is, he took it off.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take it off.
Okay.
I think that does make sense. Like if, like,
I just thought it was funnier to have him just pass out, but he'll take it off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because if I ever want to ambush you guys,
True.
only the reason why, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That makes sense.
Sylvia just kind of leans up against this coffin. So yep, I guess everyone will have the sleep schedules or whatever shifted around. When Vera's turn is over, how does she I guess approach Sylvia?
She's just gonna kind of walk over. Is Sylvia just like laying on top of the coffin?
She's actually sitting on the coffin with her back up against the wall.
Okay. Well, she's gonna kind of like just sort of under her breath, like, "Hey, Sylvia, hey."
Sylvia like slowly just looks over with her like while opening her eyes.
You're up. Yeah.
All right. So switch places and kind of just lean up against the wall there, and then her turn goes by, And while Lyndon is sleeping, she actually takes the top of the tomb, or not the top of the tomb, the lid to his coffin, and actually just slams it right on top, and just encases him in there.
I was already
To wake
awake.
him. So was he actually awake?
Oh yeah, he has a very high passive perception of 16.
Oh, okay. So actually, let me do a sneak to see if she passes this. See if
Like,
she can.
is she trying to actually
No,
mess with him then? Or...
Yeah, she's just trying to mess with him. She's actually pretty stealthy. Holy crap! Oh, not stealthy enough.
I think it. I could be wrong, but perception checks made when you're sleeping, I believe, are at disadvantage. So I don't
It's
know how
passive
that would
perception,
work.
So using passive perception, usually it doesn't.
That's
affect
it.
that
Yeah,
outside of
I'm
check,
not
but-
sure how that would work with your passive, but
Usually that's you can't consciously.
Change your
I-
passive perception.
yeah. But I also think
Yeah,
you don't have a 16 perception when you're asleep.
Right. Yeah, that would definitely make sense.
I don't think you would even have like an 11 or a 12 or like a whatever.
No, it's actually usually pretty high depending on the individual. It's like passive perception is based upon your natural ability to notice things, even while you're asleep. So there'd probably be like a, like for example, advantage on a stealth roll against him, but it would
Okay.
remain the same. Like that's
Okay.
at least how I would think it.
Yeah. So I'll just roll one more time. Okay. See, I think that does make sense. Like, if the person is sleeping, the other person would probably have advantage. I think that would make more sense than, I guess, changing his passive perception.
Yeah.
Because one thing about kobolds is that they're actually
that's
very good at waking up whenever something around them is changing, I guess. Like, they're used to the sound of, like, people digging and all that stuff, like making new caves and all that. But they can, like, distinguish that noise amongst something that is not normal, like say someone sneaking around or whatever kind of nearby. They would actually be able to wake up from that if they're perceptive enough. So back to Sylvia messing with Lyndon. She does, I guess, succeed with getting the lid and closing it on top of the casket while he was asleep.
And like slamming it on.
Yeah, just like purposely doing it really loud to wake him up, but also to keep it down, like to make it difficult for him to get out.
Will be attempting to punch through it as soon as he wakes up startled from this.
Should I do a straight up strength check or an acrobatics?
I'm literally punching it with so like punch through it. So maybe like a strength check or athletics. That's entirely on you. Because either way, it's the same for me. Or I could just do an unarmed strike because that's technically what I'm doing.
True. I would say you'd probably definitely hit. So I guess I would probably say. Wait, did you say do a strength check or what other
Like
check?
strength or athletics are both the same for me.
Oh,
So.
okay. Yeah, I guess do either or. Like, I guess I would probably say straight up strength, but since they are the same, I guess it doesn't matter.
I assume that
Oh yeah, you
that
punch right through
it makes a very loud noise.
it. Wakes up probably everybody.
The hell is that? Oh,
Sylvia, like
hi,
as
Sylvia.
after you bust through it, she like gets away from it. Just kind of snickers a bit. It's like, "Good morning. Your turn."
Okay. It's up.
You're just kind of like
grab-
super annoyed. It's like, some of us are still trying to sleep here.
So was I.
Not anymore. It's your turn.
Well, correct.
Yeah.
Well, I don't actually have my HP back. We'll go over here. Actually, beforehand, seeing as she was so good at her job, we'll offer Sylvia like some jerky before he heads to his watch post.
She takes it.
Okay.
Won't mention that she had some fish while on the watch. Pockets it for later.
Okay, pockets the fish.
No,
Fish
the
pocket.
jerky, but but I guess also the fish, but no. And I guess that'll be the end because I'm not gonna have anything else pop up on you guys. So that'll be the end of the long rest. And I think what does everyone get their
HP
back.
and gets I think half the hit dice back. I think it is.
Yeah.
Really?
And depends on if you want to go. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to do round down or round up for hit
I'd
dice?
say round up.
Oh, that's way too nice of you. Okay,
I know.
cool.
I honestly thought the hit dice was supposed to all come back, but
Hey, it's all up to you. If you're fine, I'm fine with it.
does it really say that you're only supposed to get half your hit dice back after
Yeah.
a long rest?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think it even says round down, but I'm not sure about
I'm
that.
pretty sure it's round down too, but I'm not gonna.
I'm not
And
gonna tell you no.
Well, technically, you guys would probably level up. I'd imagine everybody.
Oh really?
Anybody? They just leveled up. I was nearly at my next level.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. So you would probably be the only one that levels up now that
Since
you
I need
just
like what 1800.
Okay, yeah.
I forget it's I dialed like 2700 for level 4.
I will say that the challenge rating on the Bugbear was 1 higher than it was 4, I think, than what you guys. Yep, it's 4.
I thought you said it was like 2000 experience or something like that. I don't actually have my sheet since I was never actually told.
Yeah.
Oh, was it 1800 experience? There we go.
I don't remember the. So actually, how much experience points do you need to level up?
I was gonna say, should we
3 to
be
4?
tracking our own experience points? Because I have
No,
not.
I've been.
Okay.
I've been tracking it.
I
Yeah,
currently have 1800 on my sheet, but I don't know if that's correct.
Maybe, I don't know. I think I might have added more to that after. Actually, I don't even think I've done that yet. Added the spiders and the statue you guys fought. I don't know if I even added that yet. Oh,
Like if he does level up, he pretty much wakes up after this rest with like a collage of yellow scales across his body, except for on the noted areas like his forehead and his goatee, because those are the most important areas on his body.
of course. So 3 to 4. Wait. Yeah, 3 to 4. Yes, Lyndon does level up because that is plus 1,100.
Yeah, up to 2900. And I think they're extremely close as well. They have like 700 left.
I think so, yeah. I don't know if I actually added. 1 second. I don't know if I added the celestial statue and everything else, actually.
I'm going to the bathroom, be right back. I actually think we're about done anyways, so. Actually, I think we are done.
Just
Yeah.
chilling.
If you guys want to do anything else, you can. You guys, I guess, still have the whole dungeon to yourself.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything. I am
Alright,
gonna end
cool.
the recording though. Thanks everyone for watching. This has been Kitchen and Kobolds. See you this time next week. Bye.